thank you for tuning in to this episode of Rusted Boar Regnomancy Few Shots. This
The clock strikes 12.
our ever consistent and easy to get recorded game. This was supposed to be done at the end of last year, but you know what? That's okay. We're doing our best and it's been a fun time, so. All the same, last time the kids woke up at the Stripes camp. You had been going there since the night before, specifically because you wanted to go and get a head start on going to see the Fae. You set out to the woods after talking about Groog's mysterious beef jerky bag that he stole from an unconscious passerby on his way here.
That may or may not be Orc.
Yeah. You solved a Fae puzzle or two walking through the woods. You managed to cram yourselves through a strange sort of almost weaved thicket of trees until you did a few puzzles, barely solved a description of some sort of story, and followed the description as such, the instructions, I should say. Then you went to the young sprites who had, upon closer inspection, taken the lumberjack's maple wreath. The sprites had been trying to make little toy-shaped tree saplings and playing with them to basically tell them that you just want them to fuck off. You managed to reclaim it, to which you swiftly walked away from their big old Fae throne on the top of the hill, because you don't feel as safe talking to them now. Yeah. So, afterwards, with those few hurried goodbyes and moving back to the edge of the glen, you were met with a scary-looking giant horse toy, like 2 or 3 stories tall, who asked for toys in a creaky, croaking voice and then finally made a swing at Bunny. And that was where we last left off. Let's activate the forest transition. As this big guy goes and swings at you. I'm gonna start initiative.
We're very not in a good spot right now. Pip pip cheerio.
We will begin combat. Alright, so first, as per the surprise round, the friendly horse is going to swing at Bunny. Now, Bunny, this creature is going to make a, let's say, sweep attack.
AC 12.
So it's going to try and swipe at you two.
Ah, I get to roll. Right?
No, that is its range for how it attacks. If it hits both of you, it hits both of you.
That's fucked up.
This is fucked up. This world's fucked up. That's an 18. Does an 18 hit both of you?
I'm dead.
What do I got? Yeah, I have a 14. I'm hit.
Okay. Okay, that'll be 3 damage to the both of you. You got lucky.
Oh.
Yeah, lucky. A third of my health.
I'm already at near half health.
Hey, listen, you're fucking kids. Not my problem if you're walking up to a fucking death monster. AV, the DM, wants you to win. The world doesn't. I meant it when I said that this world was scary and you need to be cautious.
How are we gonna be cautious with this thing just showing up at the fucking woodworks?
Well, it's the way it is.
Shouldn't have
Groog
existed,
tried
I guess.
to feed it beef jerky, alright?
I did.
Next up, it is going to take its actual turn.
Oh, we're fucked.
It is going to make a frightful presence, which means that every creature within its eyesight, which is, yeah, all of you, please roll me a DC 11 Wisdom saving throw.
12.
I got a nat 1.
Oh, I got a 20. Not a nat 20, but a 20.
Oh, 8.
Okay. Groog, Reinadon, you both feel the strange creaking cracks of this thing as you realize, as it hits Reinadon and Bunny, this thing is made not to collect toys. It is made to take toys. take toys back, and you have gotten in its way. It is coming after you, and it's going to beat you senseless, until you give it anything. And as a result, you can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of your turns, and ending the effect on yourself on the success. Unfortunately, you are now currently frightened. You have disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of your fear is within line of sight, and you can't move willingly closer to it. So next, we will have... It's going to make a just straight intelligence check to see if it can figure out which of you might have toys. This one's brightly colored. It starts to look around with as much as it can with like weird painted eyes that seem to be almost shifting like ink blots. And it looks over at Poyo and says, "Oh, toy." And 1, 2, 3, and it's going to try and stomp on him. Is a 13 hit?
No.
All right. It stomps right next to you, and you deftly dodge out of the way. You feel the ground under you tremor as it stomps a good, like, foot deep into the soil below.
Oh, God.
And that is the end of its turn, as it sort of... And it is Groog's turn.
Fucking Faye! I think they set us up. As he's gonna attempt to climb the leg of the horse, try to get on top.
Yeah, I'm gonna have it be an athletics check against his AC. Make me an athletics.
15.
15? Okay. Yeah, you start climbing it. You get... Your climbing speed is about half of your walk speed, so I think you'd say you're just at the top of its, like, weird, spindly stilt calf. It's honestly really impressive that you're able to, like, grab yourself up the top of this wooden thing with just upper core strength.
Dude, the Fae like pissed him off, man. He's like, all right, I'm ending this bullshittery.
And you see in his little token there, those things coming down from his side that almost look like ribs. You grab onto one of those, and as it like hauls and sort of huffs out as the ribs attached to its collar, attached to his saddle, sort of shudder, you now have like a handhold on it.
Can I speak again, or is the speaking
That's
thing?
true. Yeah, you can.
All right, I'm gonna speak to it and say the Fae are the ones creating the toys, endless toys.
I'm not quite sure, but maybe we should possibly, Bunny, maybe we should give him the toy that you just got from those Fae. I mean, they treated you, like, pretty badly anyway, and this thing seems to be wanting it. And, I'd rather you didn't, die.
Bunny doesn't reply.
Bunny?
You can't see her face from the angle that you're looking at her. She's looking straight at the horse.
I'll give you another toy. I'll make you one myself. Reinadon gets an idea.
Yes.
All right, Reinadon will wait his turn.
All right, I will take out the Orcus hatchet, my hatchet as a bonus action.
Okay. Absolutely. I'll allow that.
And my turn.
Sounds good. And you are still raging. You raged at the beginning of this combat, right?
No, I was enraged, both, like,
Okay.
towards
so
the end of the battle with the Fae.
I think it was about a minute since then. So what I'm going to say is if you want to have raged a second time, at the beginning of this combat, I'll allow it because I'm nice, because this is going to be a scary combat otherwise without rage. However, I will say your initial rage has probably... Oh, shit, sorry.
Worn off.
Yeah, probably worn off. And then next is Poyo.
All right, so Poyo has dealt with many, many opponents who are larger than him. But 4 stories larger? Not so much.
Oh, DM. Did the horse in any way respond to when I told it that there's more toys with the Fae?
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna have you get an insight on that.
9.
You think that it might be sort of just like already set on taking toys from you.
So, I think I'm gonna go check on these two here. So Pollo's gonna run over towards Radamon and Reinadon and Bunny. Just gonna look them over real quick. You guys okay? Like no scratches, no bumps, nicks. You're not like bleeding out, nothing. I just need to make sure. I need to make sure. I'm the leader of this field trip here. Gotta make sure you're okay.
You hear like just this horrible cracking noise as she turns around to look at you, and you see her arm is like bending a little bit backwards, and she just nods, like she's fine.
So here's the thing. This thing's gonna fucking kill us if we don't get out of here. So I don't have any toys on me. Any of you guys got toys? Like, listen, I promise I will straight up get you a fucking. I will get you whatever fucking toy you want. Just give him a toy. I do not want to have to deal with anything right now. This is fucking too much. This is out of my fucking league. Yeah, that's all I'm really gonna do. I cannot do anything else. Because I'm not fighting this thing. I know I'm not gonna win.
Reinadon, you're up.
All right. Reinadon, realizing Bunny is not paying attention, or at least ignoring him, realizes Bunny isn't going to give up that shitty toy. So he runs over here and finds some twigs, finds some rocks, and finds some, what's it called? Like, dead grass, and also, like, just
Weeds?
more
Like
stringy
moss?
stuff. Essentially stringy
Reeds?
weeds, yeah. Yeah, something like
Okay.
that. Now, Reinadon is going as fast and as effortful as he can to make a halfway decent toy. It doesn't need to be
Okay.
amazing. It needs to be a toy, though, and he is trying his best.
So in that case, I'm gonna have you make a just sleight of hand check. Sleight of hand or survival, whichever you feel more.
Probably sleight of hand. It's better, and I'm working as fast as I can.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, D20. All right, I'll take that. It's a 15.
15? All right, yeah. With your action, you manage to very quickly sort of cobble together. It's very juvenile, but it is absolutely. What shape does your little straw stick and stone toy make?
Action figure.
Action figure? Okay.
Yeah, I want it to look like a toy. I want it to resemble and be as much of a toy as it possibly can. I'm using a bit of the dirt as a type of what's it called? Like paint, even though it's obviously not. I give him a little face and draw a little bit of hair on him, and I give him a little stick and force on and like kind of tie on a rock so that way it acts as a sword.
Okay. Beautiful. Yeah, you have a little like straw soldier toy.
And I gave him a tail and an ears so that way it's at least somewhat different, so he doesn't just think that I'm half-assing it. So I'm adding a little bit of flavor to it.
Gotcha. Sick. You got creative originality at least.
Hmm.
So you have that toy. That's your action. Is there anything else you wanted to do?
I toss it to Grug, so that way he can like properly like present it to his face.
Yeah, I will say in that case, it is going to be a. Oh gosh, what's going to be to toss it at its head to try and get its direction?
Oh no, I was gonna try to toss it at Grug.
Oh, at
So
Grug.
he could catch
Okay.
it. So he can catch it and give it to him, because he's literally on him. You know what?
You can
I'd
tell
rather
her.
give it to Bunny because it's her turn next, and
Sure.
Grug isn't gonna be able to fucking give it to him. So.
Yeah.
She's been ignoring you. I'm just saying.
Ah, damn it, Bunny. Fuck. No, I'm like torn because it seems like she's not paying attention to me and she's going off in her own instincts. And Grug is right there, and it would have been great if he would have been after, but fucking Bunny is not cooperating. I'm going to try to throw it to Bunny.
Yeah. Just give me a. It's still in your line of sight, and you are definitely under pressure. Give me a dexterity to throw it at disadvantage. 8? Okay. So yeah, I don't think it's a low chance means a low reasonable like downside. I think it just you toss it and it sort of falls next to between these two. You two would both notice it. If you care, is up to you.
Okay,
Um,
as I'm throwing it, I say, Bunny, give it the toy. I know you don't want to give it yours, so just give it this.
Okay. Good kid, assuming a lot of things.
What am I supposed to do? You're not listening to me and you don't want to give the toy.
And next it is Bunny.
So, as we all remember, at right when it was about to hit her, she had the toy in her hand. She was going to hand it over to him very early on. And so her hands are still full. As a non-action, because dropping something is not an action, she's going to drop the toy on the ground immediately, freeing up her hands. She's going to, using Spider Walk, also climb up this thing's back. That is 35 feet of movement, and that's an acrobatics check, correct?
Yes, I'm gonna have you do an acrobatics check to
Awesome.
make sure that you don't get just shunted off.
The deadly duo just fucking this thing up.
Okay.
Why does no one listen to me?
19.
19? Beautiful. Okay, yeah. You are on its back.
She climbs up, and she takes out the wreath with one hand. And what does she say? No, I don't think she says anything. She's just going to attempt to use it to grow him to the point that he can no longer control himself, if possible.
Okay. So you grab the wreath in your your little paw hands, and you immediately feel just sort of a on the like inside of your chest as there's a weird like almost primal drumming, and you feel your arms tensen. Please make me a nature check and tell me which of these words resonate in you? Grow or shape?
You know what? Let's use the green die. That's nature as fuck. I say shape. Natural fucking 20!
Nice.
Sick. Okay.
Nice.
So, to shape is to will a tree to do your bidding. What is the command that you ask?
Root.
Okay. So then, I think as you say that, then, out of the bottom of this, like, stone circle, you see all of these, like, bright, thick, like, fey, almost like birch trees, or whatever these glowing white trees around you are. You see roots of just rich soil caked on just start to go up and swirl like octopus tendrils as they seem to almost and bring this towering horse like down as it snaps its legs, almost creating like bent joints in them, and then bringing it down an entire story tall. It is now, instead of being about, I've been saying 2-3 stories tall. Its actual height is something that's very, very loose just for it be scary. I'm going to tell you now that it is about 20 feet tall at like half height. And it is clearly restrained.
Reinadon just sitting there, eyes wide, like, wait, what the fuck?
What is this fat child and small bunny doing to this thing?
Fuck the toys!
What I will say, however, is that since Groog was on its side, Groog now also has a few sort of, he's a little bit caught inside the roots. Is that the end of your turn?
Groog, half it! Half it! And that's gonna be my turn.
I'm gonna roll a straight perception to see if the creature notices the thing on the floor. It is pretty dumb. So Or no, hold on. Yeah, no, that would be -4 too. Not even a +4. So
No,
did it roll
it
it
rolled a
rolled a
modified
nat
one.
one.
Yeah,
Oh,
+4.
oh, it did. Fuck.
It rolled technically a -3. So, as it looks on the floor, you see, as it's been brought down, it seems like not angry, but just like, what the fuck, like in its sort of demeanor. So it's like pulling out and trying to get out of the roots and stuff. And as it's trying to do so, it is going to, just frustrated, wrench one of its broken legs completely off this like broken socket, and then swing for Poyo because he's close.
Oh, that's fucked.
Okay.
Oh, it just broke its own leg. That's...
That wasn't the leg that I was on, right? Like I'm still good.
No, it's the front left leg. You're on the front right. It is going to do a stilt bludgeon on Poyo
I
again.
hope it's my turn before I'm thrown off.
Well, see, the thing is that because the roots have sort of tied it to the ground, you have a bit of a harder time, like, getting off of it, actually, than it is to shake you off.
That is fine.
Wow, an 11. That's great. Oh, no, not even. It's disadvantage? Okay. And then it's going to try and attack him one more time. Okay. So with its lowest attack being a 22, it is going to...
Second one definitely
that-
hits.
Yeah, with its sort of like splintered, very clearly like ripped off of its side limb, it is going to straight into Poyo's just body as it still bludgeons you for...
He just wanted to run away.
This is a fight we cannot win.
All of our
5
attacks
damage.
have advantage now, though. It's restrained.
I said Poyo's pushed back a little bit because of the impact. He retches a little and he spits up just a little bit of blood.
I will also say I just realized that because I forgot about the movement thing with fear, technically Groog would not have been on the creature. That said, you know what? It's too late, and I would believe that Groog is angry enough to not care.
Yeah, and it's fine.
Next is Groog. You're up.
Oh! Alright, I have to rage, so I'll rage. Bunny, I'm gonna put this thing in the side of this thing's body and hold on with the hatchet. Can you get this shit off my leg? As he just jams and just chops into the side of the horse, trying to get like even more stable.
Yeah, she just nods.
Do I need to roll anything for that, or do I just put it into the side?
I would make you have a attack to hit.
Even if I'm like right on its body?
Yeah, you have advantage because it's restrained, but that's how it be.
17.
Yeah, 17. So that'll be easy to hit. You thunk into it. Roll me damage. You get 5 damage.
Yeah, that'll also end my turn.
Yes, you are lodged in the thing quite nicely. Could you please roll me another attempt to undo the fear condition?
That's just a straight D20.
Yes.
1D20.
-1. Because you have a -1 to your wisdom.
Yeah, use a lucky. Use a lucky.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-mm. You are still in the fear condition.
An animal that it's an animal. It's for some reason just not friendly. This makes no sense to him.
That's incorrect. Its name is the friendly horse.
Okay, so Poyo, looking at this thing, it just hit him. Keeps hitting his friends. The option to flee is fucking gone. So he's gonna take this toy that Reinadon made, grab it, and he's gonna jump. Well, he's not gonna leap specifically there. He's gonna go there, and then he's going to jump up and climb it.
All right, roll me athletics as well. This time, because it's restrained, you have advantage. However, be aware that it is going to be your action to do so.
So I won't be able to attack.
No,
That's
was it
fine.
not my action because of my spider walk?
exactly.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, you managed to get on it. I don't believe you have any specific feat that allows you to move and climb more than other people, correct?
No.
Okay.
Ah,
So
the second
that'll
one was a
be,
23,
you are
so-
now 15 feet up on the other side that just swung at you.
And am I like anywhere near his face?
You're just below, like, the torso.
All right. I can't really do much more than that, but I will end my turn here.
Okay. And Reinadon, you're up. I will say as well, even though you are still afraid, you can cast spells and use attacks against it. It will just be at disadvantage. As well as the fact that after you saw it try and swing at Poyo, and seeing how far it can reach now, that it's been like restrained, you get the impression that you're out of its threatened radius.
On top of that, it's at advantage, so it neutralizes because it's restrained.
Now, quick question. I have an idea. It's not the greatest, but it's an idea nonetheless. I have, my light crossbow, and I have some bolts. But I also notice I have a box of matches. So, is there any way I could somehow make my bolts into fire bolts?
Okay, like light a crossbow bolt on fire.
Yeah, so that way when I shoot at the thing, it just lights ablaze.
Give me a survival check to see if you can see, like, quickly spot. This will be just a free action. Give me a survival check to see if you can spot anything that you can light, and then put
You
your
have to
arrow.
have something flammable at the end of it that could sustain
13.
being flammable.
13? Okay.
Mhm.
I think you see a little bit of tree sap, but you need to make it all the way over here and then make a shot from even further.
You also have catapult, which is an option. It's restrained, so it gets disadvantage on dex rolls, I believe.
Yeah, but I don't have anything to catapult at it.
Look
Oh,
around.
well, actually, hold on.
You
Let me
can
go to
always
this-
catapult something. Catapult
Okay.
essentially creates something that you can throw. As long as you're in, like, the woods or whatever, you can literally throw, like, a rock.
Yeah, I go to the tree, and as I'm going, I pick up a rock, like a decent, like not too heavy, but decent sized rock, and I slather it in fucking tree sap, and then I light it on fire
Okay.
with my matches.
Yeah, with quick hands, I'll say that's a
bonus action.
bonus action.
Okay, and then
Um,
I use catapult. Yeah,
Mhm.
and then I use catapult to chuck it at the fucking horse, at the not so friendly horse.
I really like the idea that he pulls out another specialized crossbow that's like magical.
Yeah, it's literally just a crossbow, but it looks like a catapult,
It's very
like a tiny
silly.
one. So when I pull the trigger, it just goes.
It's got a magical aiming sight on it, so it always goes in a straight line.
So yeah, you light this rock on fire, and you think it might be because you're within the boundary line between this like sort of spring fall fae and the like winter woods of like really dry, cold sort of shit. But for some reason, the strange combination of circumstances has allowed you to create this rock that, as you slather it with just like a handful of sap, which by the way is going to be in your hand and glove for a while, you whoosh, hit that with a match, and it just immediately lights on fire. And using your catapult, you take aim, take an action, fire, and the first one and the second one. All right, with a 4, it'll fail to dodge the catapult as you just rocket it in the head with a big fucking flaming rock.
Wizard time, motherfucker! Fireball!
Fireball.
Oh, I guess this
Okay,
is more
so
meteor, flaming meteor, but I'll take it.
please roll me. I believe that's 3d8
and I-
bludgeoning damage.
Yeah, I told
And
everyone, stay out of the way, and then I just fucking chuck it.
an additional 1d4 fire damage.
Yippee!
Did you just set us on fire?
I love lighting the environment on fire. I mean, sorry, don't know where that came from.
We didn't start the fire.
I did.
It
I
was
started the
always
fire.
burning
With full
since the
intention.
With tree
world's
sap.
been turning.
And a match. Okay. Well, you got 19 damage as you slam it in the head. 4 fire damage as you hit it in the head. It seems to almost sizzle the paint on its face as you see you crack it over the head, and the boulder, with hitting it with such force, almost like starts to crumble on the sides. You see inside the head of this weird toy horse, there's this like shimmering light. It's like twinkling and shining as if there's something inside its weird wooden head that's like doing something. And as it reacts to that light, it seems unhappy. So that'll be now. It is. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, that's about it.
Okay, great turn. Bunny, you're up.
Bunny is going to see. Bunny's going to hear what Groog said, and in that exact moment, she's gonna, with her free object interaction, tuck away the wreath, climb down to Groog, and prep herself for the help action to help him pry himself free. I think she's gonna take out one of those javelins he gave her to help pry the roots that are binding him away from him. And she'll just prep that action as a reaction for when he tries to get free.
An aid with getting the roots off of him so he can escape? Okay. In that case, yeah, you will have a normal roll when you are trying to use your athletics to get out of the stranglehold of roots. Next, the friendly horse is going to try and shake you guys off. Trying to sort of like almost slam itself on its side and smush you underneath itself. Since you two both decided to go onto one side of it, it is going to try and go and smush Groog and Bunny. Which will be... I'm gonna have you two roll me a dexterity saving throw real quick. I'm not going to tell you the DC, but on a failed save, it is half of one of the regular, like, strong attacks.
12, 13, 14.
Do I want to use the luck, or should I not get greedy? The 16.
I got a 14. We'll
You really
see.
think a 16 is going to do it?
Don't
You're
do
good, Groog,
that.
Groog, you're good. Probably. You're good.
Don't you do it either.
16 is well above average.
There's also a 2.5 right now story being.
I mean, it had disadvantage if you say so.
I don't like you right now. All right, I'll stay with the 16.
14.
Which beats a 12. Okay.
Nice.
So,
Yeah.
you two managed to just duck underneath its, like, chest, its weird chest cavity thing. And since you're under the legs, as it slams its giant wooden body, its weird, like, almost like faux leather saddle clacking onto the rocks and the ground beneath you. Groog, you're still stuck and your hand pinches a little bit, but besides an initial, ow, fuck, it's really, you're probably fine. As it's frustrated, sort of, and we'll try and slam onto the other side. Now, please make me a saving throw as well, Poyo.
Is it actively
yes.
like falling onto its side or just tilting?
Yes,
aggressively.
It's using the roots that are like keeping it in its floor, and then using those to pivot onto the side of the ground and slam you guys into it. At least that's what it's trying to do.
So he's basically a de facto Bozo the Clown.
Mm-hmm.
I got an 11.
Which beats its 8 that it rolled.
Oh,
so,
shit.
Oh, fuck!
Oh shit!
as you sort of like, as you monkey bar under it, you feel that same just devastating force that almost like punched a hole into your stomach when it hit you. And you, understanding that, you just use your full fucking high flyer wrestling moves, and you monkey bar underneath using your front claws as like almost grips
Grippers.
against
Yeah.
against the top ribs, and then extending your feet out so that you cross underneath the torso and keep yourself hid to the bottom as it slams into the floor again.
I imagine like as all of this happens and he barely gets missed, we zoom into his head like fucking like that one Pixar movie, and you just see his adrenaline gland screaming. "Ah!"
And next, that is the end of its turn. It cannot try and get out of these roots because you have rolled a natural 20. Panda, you're up. As it sort of rewrites itself, it's still trying to shake you off, but you are very stuck in with the one arm that's not like sort of caught by roots.
I'm confused. Do I get advantage or don't get advantage for pulling my foot out?
I'm gonna say you get advantage this time, because honestly, you guys also all really dodged a lot of damage there.
Is this a straight roll or what am I rolling?
That is an athletics check.
18.
So you like scrape your legs out of this like bark covered root that's been like tightly grasping onto this wooden leg that's splintered, and it's like your literally foot is stuck between a living root and a like a old rotten stilt. So pulling that out with minimal injury is honestly a feat. I will also say, I forgot to mention, but as you like yank your foot out and lift yourself back up, you get the impression that your axe is even deeper into this thing's torso than you thought because of it slamming into the side. So you think you might have done more damage as it slammed itself into its side. Next, it is... Okay, so you've used your action to rip your leg out. Is there anything else you're gonna do with your bonus action or your free action movement?
Do I take damage from me pulling my bare feet out?
No. You got an 18. I'm not gonna make you take damage. It's just gnarly.
I'll take the my second hatchet out.
Absolutely. You now have both hatchets. Your orcish axe is stuck in its side, and your regular lumber axe is at your hand.
And then I'll say to Bunny, Bunny, go for the eyes.
She's already pointing at the eyes, looking at him.
Oh.
She's like, "Go for the eye." You both do the same thing at the same time. You look at each other.
I love how on the same page
Yeah,
just
no,
Groog
it's
and
so
Bunny
great.
are.
It's
We
so
just
great.
want to kill it. Our primal instincts have both just kicked in. The fear.
Oh yes, please roll me your fear check.
It's wisdom,
DC
right?
11, wisdom, so -1. Oh boy.
Can I use the luck? I'm tired of being scared of this thing.
You have another luck point?
I've got 3.
Okay. Go ahead.
Well, this would be the second
This is a
of
good
the 3.
time to use luck, honestly.
Yeah. Oh my
Oh.
god, 5.
The dice gods are frowning upon you.
Do I want to use my last? Yeah. Do I want to spend my last one?
I don't think you're probably going to be doing any other fighting today.
All right. Okay. I'll do it then. Roll 1d20. All right. Come on.
You can't see the
Programming.
shit-eating smile
Be
on my
nice
face.
to me.
Yeah!
Yes.
Congratulations.
Finally, 14.
Groog, it took all of your luck and maybe a knock to the head, but you're free.
Yeah, you just see him just like he pulled out like his hatchet and he's like hitting himself skin for it. It's like, come on.
Jeez.
And you look at this thing and it's like, oh wait, this horse isn't scary. This horse is dumb and annoying. Fuck this horse. Anyway, next is Poyo. Yeah, you're up. You're on the bottom of it and you scamper back up onto its side.
I'm
Bunny speaks up like just as Groog gets free, and they point at the eyes, and she She just yells as loud as she can around the thing towards Poyo's direction. Go for the eyes!
Poyo just kind of grunts to himself as he forces himself all the way up to this thing's face.
Okay. Yeah, that's not gonna be. Well, no, I'm gonna not make that an athletics check or an action thing, just because you managed to like get onto it.
Yeah.
What I am gonna say is that it is still going to be an athletics check with your movement to try and like get towards its head.
Mm.
Okay. 1d20. Do I still have advantage?
Yes, because it's restrained.
23?
Ooh.
Absolutely. All right, you can be just mounting its ears if you want.
No. He's like on its snout.
Okay, it's not like infinitely big. I would say it's closer to like its head is about the size of, oh gosh, what's a good way to describe it? Its head is like the size of a good garbage can.
Okay. You know what? That's fine.
Or like a big single dumpster.
So Poyo on its head
Mhm.
is facing its like eyes, right?
Mhm.
He goes, "You hit me really fucking hard, and you know what? I like playing the face, but you pissed me off so fucking much." He goes, reaches around the back of his mask, pulls the strings, and very quickly flips it around, puts it back on. "I'm playing the fucking heel now," and he starts smashing its eye.
Oh shit!
Shit.
With his heel, with the heel of his foot.
Yes.
That goes hard.
That's
All right.
really good.
You
Nice.
dig your fucking little claw fit into its fucking eyes. Yeah. Please make me your unarmed attacks.
That was good.
This would make an amazing thumbnail picture.
So the first hit hits. It's 18. Well, does 18 hit?
18 does hit, yes.
Okay. We're gonna do that one more time.
You also have advantage on all of these because it is restrained still.
Well, that's my first roll. 18 will hit. We're gonna do the second one now. 20.
Alright. I'm
Yeah,
thinking
it's
I'm
your
just gonna
turn
try
next.
one of my spells.
So with those rolls, it's gonna be /roll
Could always catapult its head again too.
my fucking melee damage because he's using his claws, right?
Actually,
Yeah.
I'm just now thinking it'd be badass. Like it's like rewind a little bit, as if like Groog pulled his like foot out. You just see him and Bunny just like both point silently with like an agreeing nod.
Yeah, no, it's great.
I find it funny that the two of you were like hyping each other up, like, let's go for the eyes, and then Poyo like climbs up the other side without you two noticing and just does the thing the two of you said you wanted to do.
It's
both
really
know.
great.
Another 4. I do 8 damage.
4/8 damage? Okay. In that case... Beautiful. That... Is that the end of your turn?
After hitting him twice with his heel, he takes the horse toy that Reinadon made, and he like plops it right in front of his like.
Put it in the hole.
Good, yeah, in the hole. He just plops it in
Okay.
the hole. There's your fucking toy.
It looks like as it's trying to talk, the like shimmering light almost like crackles and clicks as if the thing that's speaking through the wood of the base of this thing is the star or whatever is like in its head. And as you put the toy in its head, you see the like ink blots that are on the side of its head that mimic eyes sort of widen and like dilate for a second. Next it's Reinadon.
Reinadon doesn't really want to touch this and is too scared to move forward to like do anything else. So he grabs his patent pending fucking acid proof bubble blower and just blows a giant it's obviously partly electronic because it creates a bubble every time without fail. And it is a giant bubble, obviously, like about I would assume the size of a person or so, right? Or
Yeah,
at least,
1d6
yeah.
acid damage. It's a giant
Yeah.
bubble.
So he just goes, I'm not going anywhere near that.
Like SpongeBob.
Yeah.
Who needs a bubble buddy when you got a bubble bitch? I don't know.
Yeah, Reinadon. That sounds like something you would say ever.
And then that
always.
was me. that one's me. I can't think of anything.
That's fair.
Get
Okay,
Like
so
Archer,
it's gonna
it's
make.
like, God, I had something for this.
Yeah, it's gonna try and make another.
It looks like I'm going to blow you away.
That's pretty good.
1d20 plus
Hope
1.
this plan doesn't pop on you.
Toy.
I don't know what it said, but even
like a cartoon villain the way you said it.
I have a feeling he voiced
1
discomfort.
and
my
2.
God.
Unfortunately, it manages to, as a slow-moving green bubble slowly floats towards its head. You see the toy still enraptured with Poyo, who's kicking its head in and like shoving toys in its head. Its
It
legs.
still
Okay,
misses.
in that case, you see it sort of look down and just take its little stumpy broken leg and just shake it hard enough to like blow the bubble away with just air currents.
No, you can't do that. You can't do that. That's cheating. That's cheating. What are you trying to say? Speak common.
Bad.
What? Wait. What?
Oh.
You want-
Ratio.
Oh my
That's not
God,
right.
he
That doesn't
said
happen.
no.
I think he said he wants us to kill it. I think he says that it's in extreme pain and we have to kill it slowly.
That's
You
not
think we can
canon. It's
Do it
not
slower.
scary. The big horse is supposed to be scary.
Okay,
But unfortunately, you do not hit it.
Renadon hears like the thing is like the little help, and it's like wait. You tried to attack us. Why are you asking for help? Are you asking for someone else to help you?
Oh no, that
kill
creaking
us?
sound was it laughing at you.
Oh.
This is sad.
Have fun. Die slow and cry about it.
You know what? Actually, fuck you.
Like, hey, you giant, you bitch.
Oh crap! He
Blows
said the
one
word.
green bubble. I do love that ability though. Please do it again.
I'm imagining that like the way that it looked. It's like it just kind of stopped like thrashing around for a second. It
We
picked
all
itself up and like
stopped and stared at you.
slowly, and it just like calmly like moved a little to the left, and it just.
No, it
No.
literally used its bum leg to like blow it away with the air.
How I see it is this: we're all in the middle of this
Like,
just
waved it
action
away.
sequence, like Samurai Jack, like right, and all of a sudden you're just like, oh, I gotta help, bubble. As you just see it start to slowly move towards it, and everyone stops and stares as it just creeps farther, like agonizingly slow. As we keep staring at it, and you just see it.
Yeah, you just see it blown away and then it pops.
Please make me an attempt again to break the wisdom
The frightening.
DC. That'll be
Yeah,
a
sure.
wisdom saving throw. DC 11.
I got a 7. I mean, after
Oh,
that
man.
bubble situation, I'm like imagining like in Reinadon saying, "How could he have done that? Nobody's ever been able to do that against my bubble."
Just you're not even like upset anymore. You're just like, what the fuck? How could he do that?
Yeah, like anime
Nobody-
I
surprise.
can't
ever
get
done
too
that.
close. I can't be sure what's gonna happen.
I'm like imagining in my head the only time he ever used that was against like some homeless man. that was
Oh,
trying to, like-
why?
Let me finish. That was that like as he was like on the street, he was trying. The homeless man tried to rob him, and it's just that situation. It's the exact like 1-to-1 of what happened in Austin Powers with the guard. It's like stop, and the balloon's like slowly coming closer to him. You know, Reinadon like angrily just kicks a rock and then ends his.
Okay.
It's Bunny's turn. Bunny is going to silently climb up to the back of the head alongside Poyo, probably, is my guess.
Yeah.
Um,
Roll me just a quick acrobatics. See, this is the thing, is that you guys are doing a great job, like, on the creature, and rolling to get onto the creature has been great, and then rolling to stop your status effects has been abysmal.
Horrible, yeah.
Yeah.
12?
12, yeah, that does it, yeah.
She crawls up to the back of the head, pulls out her crossbow, which is not loaded because I would never leave it loaded. That's irresponsible. And loads it with a bonus action. Sneak attacks because advantage.
Wicked.
Wicked. So that's gonna be light crossbow, or no, regular crossbow. Light crossbow.
Roll me at advantage.
No, it's light crossbow. Yeah. Double dice. I dropped one. One sec. I got 2 12s. What the fuck? I have to add the modifiers, but that's still fucking insane.
Luck.
The likelihood of that. That's +2, and features. That's an 18. 12 plus 6.
18, that will hit. What's the damage?
The damage is... I don't remember. Give me a second.
The damage is fuck you. How about that, DM? I hit it. Let me kill it.
1d8 plus 2 plus my sneak attack, which I think is 1d6 right now. Let me go double check. 10 damage.
10 damage. All right.
Here's the toy
Please
for
tell me
you.
how you kill it.
I think she just like point blank pushes the crossbow right up against the back of its head, pulls the trigger, and the bolt just fucking pierces right through the back and out the front, blowing out the muzzle.
All right. So as you like just let your fucking crossbow right against the back of his head, you hear a very standard wooden, and then, like you say your catchphrase, it slams that crossbow bolt through this already rotten wood head, having traveled through the woods for way too long, and coming out of the face, right past Poyo's head, and feeling the entire thing start to creak and fall down. All of you sort of get ready to jump off, and you see, with that crossbow bolt, it shoots through the face, blasts the front of it off, and you see on the floor, having been shot out of its head, is what looks like almost like a 3-dimensional golden light star, 5-pointed, on the floor, punctured by this like now sizzling bolt of crossbow, with like it's almost like this little weird dark energy surrounding it. And as it comes and as it sort of like stops shining, so does the horse as it just falls down to the forest floor, defeated.
Yeah, Bunny's going to immediately run up to the star and just start stabbing it with a knife here to make sure it's dead.
And then fucking Groog is.
It starts to
doing the
sparkle
same
and
thing to
shine
the
a little
head of the
bit,
horse.
and as you stab it more and more, the eventually it like completely fades away until it's just dust on the floor.
Poyo steps away from the group, finds some cover behind the rocks, flips his mask back over to the proper position, and then comes back over.
Can't have them seeing me like this.
Yeah, basically.
Bunny is, now that the combat is finished and the adrenaline is gone, is just gonna fucking fall over.
That sucked.
I run over thinking she knocked out and like go to pick her up.
No, she looks at you and she's just like, that sucked!
Reinadon walks over to Bunny and just like looks at her kind of angry. Is like, you could have at least tried to give him the toy.
What toy?
Reinadon slaps his face.
Buddy, I'm a level with you here. There's some things we can't part with. Hers is the toy.
I
Toy?
made her a new one to give to her.
Listen. I'm talking to you.
You look at her face. She does
This
not
is-
know what you're talking about. She
This is
completely.
the toy.
No, she completely. It's very clear. She completely forgot about the toy. She went into battle mode immediately.
Yeah.
Groog has his bag of beef jerky, and yours is your suspenders.
Speaking of which, where's that powder of that thing that came out of his head?
You want the powder?
There's a little pile of it right over here.
He walks over and he like picks some of it up in his hand and he starts smelling it.
Please
Uh,
don't
Sniffs it like
smell
coke.
me. Please don't sniff
Hey.
the
Please roll me a Arcana check.
Oh boy. That's a -1. Oh! 19.
Oh, that's technically a nat 20. Because you got the -1, but
Yeah, it's a nat 20.
One moment.
What was that slamming sound?
And I would just like to say before the brain blast Jimmy Neutron style hits him from whatever DM's gonna say, he starts taking out a piece of jerky.
Groog, your brain recesses into the deep light past your eyes.
Oh.
There's sparkles everywhere. There's thumping music. You feel the future. You feel the weird, awesome power that might happen in the future. And you look around you. You're still in the forest, but past you, as you smell some of this powder, you feel some of it might have gone up your nose. And it dances in your brain as you're in a... You don't know what a club is, but you're in a mental club, and around you are all of these old women. They're all holding giant staves and they're all hunchbacked. Some of them are playing with lights, some of them are playing with strange magical concoctions. There's a big cauldron in the center of this nightclub, and it's bubbling and boiling and tossing. And inside this strange place, you're just sort of sitting on a dance floor alone. And as you sit on this dance floor, you see that same starlight, that dust that came down through your nose, as it falls from your nose into your brain where you are. And as you touch it with your hand, you faintly hear under the nightclub noise.
Take the toys back. They're mine. They're mine. Take it from that stupid adult.
And then you're back.
Do I have any semblance of what that person looked like at any chance?
You just heard a voice. It sounded like a young voice. Around someone your age.
I'm gonna say Groog's on the floor like spasm.
Yeah, you guys saw him fucking drooling.
Is he having a fucking seizure?
It looks like it.
He's
still
foaming at the
deaf.
fucking mouth.
Death
It's like
grip
a
on the fucking
Simpsons gag
jerky.
where he's just like,
He's having a seizure and he's still taking bites of the jerky.
He was trying to like dip the jerky in the powder and see how it tasted.
You've had a
All right.
prophetic vision. What do you do?
That was weird.
You okay there, bud?
Could you like not?
I have seen the future.
Could you like not sniff?
It was pretty.
things? Could you not sniff things that we have no idea what the hell they are?
Oh, it tasted good. I want to try it again.
Please don't.
do you do it again?
Is anyone gonna stop him?
Yes.
No, I'm not letting you do that again, bud. Come on.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Okay.
help him.
All of us are trying to restrain him.
He's trying to dip the jerky in it again. All of you guys like, no, as you all like grab it.
Like trying to stop a big pit bull from trying to grab something that you have on
Grab
the
a
table.
child, yeah.
God
Yeah.
fucking, we were all thinking it, but you're not supposed to say it, Siege.
I say what I goddamn please.
Nah.
What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I'm like imagining now it's like Reinadon and fucking Pollo are grabbing his arms like kind of normally, and fucking Bunny is straight up like grabbing, like literally holding onto his arm with all of her, like her arms and legs, and just like pulling away.
How
What's
fine
up
is
here?
the powder?
The powder is so you get it's sort of like glitter's the wrong word. It's sort of like grainy like sand.
Okay, so it won't like be disturbed and puff out in the air into their faces when they're trying to wrestle it from me.
No, not really. It's
Okay.
like it's more like you literally had a handful of sand, you sniffed, and like one or two things went into your head, and you think that might have triggered what just happened.
Come on, I want to do it again. It was pretty. It smelled good.
What if it turned you into a monster?
Man, I'm fine now.
She's like grappling onto your arm, shaking, and you're. I like to imagine that your arm isn't budging at all. Just not moving, and she's just like, no, 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 no.
Okay, if Bunny's telling me not to do it, I'll put the powder down.
Yes.
We gotta go return that idol or whatever.
Does anyone have anything that we can like put this dust in though?
Yeah, Bunny's gonna empty out the woodworking tools and just give him the bag.
Ass boy, do you have a jar?
I don't think I do.
Shit.
You're an
me
artificer.
check.
You don't have jars?
Let me check. Hold on. I don't use jars a lot outside of the house. What used to be my house.
I have a pipe that emits green smoke.
Yeah, I kind of left all my jars back at my original home. So, yeah, I don't have any. I'm sorry.
DM, can I try to stealth a little bit of the powder in my bag of jerky?
God fucking damn it.
Oh, okay.
This is going to go poorly.
If it fails, who has the highest passive?
I think Siege was gonna say something. Sorry.
Yeah, I was gonna say I could break. I was gonna say I could break apart one of my paper bombs, and then I could just use that paper, put the powder inside, and wrap it around. So that way, at least it acts as a kind of makeshift bag.
I have a bag right here.
Okay, well,
All right, we'll
Ask
put in
her
that
then.
bag. Who has
Yeah,
the
ask-
highest passive perception?
Your attempt to put
I'll put like a
Your thing in-
pinch. A pinch.
okay. It looks like the highest passive
12, yeah.
is 12.
God fucking
Okay.
19.
You put a pinch in your bag.
And I'll shake it.
Okay.
That was fun.
So. Well, you guys got you're at the
I want you
the
guys to
base of the
understand.
steps?
He is scheming something, but not what you as players are thinking he's scheming. And I will stand up and I will follow whoever is moving.
So is the next plan to go to the loggers camp to provide the wreath back, or what are we feeling? You guys can also drop that off and send some other orphans to do that if you
Yeah,
feel
that
like you
sounds
gotta
like a
get some
better
other stuff
idea.
done.
And then I take it, I'll edit the bag of jerky name to like poison, tainted. What's the prefix here, DM?
Bag of jerky plus sparkle.
I'm gonna add bag of sparkle to my loot and loose woodworking tools to my loot. There's just
Sounds
loose
good.
tools in my bag. Don't stick your hand in there lightly. You'll get
Bag of
stabbed.
woodworking tools minus bag. I will ask before you guys leave, is there anything else you guys want to do?
Bunny's gonna search for like 10 sharp stones that she can get her hands on. Between
Sure,
1
yeah.
to 5 pounds. Yeah, she runs up to Reinadon and just like hands them to him.
Mhm.
Thanks, I guess. We
Catapult!
just take. What?
Catapult!
Oh, you want me to use these for my?
Ammo!
Thanks, I appreciate it.
And then she's just gonna go crawl up on fucking Poyo's back
Poyo's
and
shoulder.
get ready.
You were saying something that like I found something or there is something.
I was going to say, if you want to roll me a quick perception check or investigation, if you want to investigate the actual creature itself.
What did you say, investigation or what?
Or perception. Cowards don't let you use perception instead of
It's
investigation.
-1 either way.
Yeah, it just influences the type of result you get, really.
Where the fuck was this rolling earlier? 15.
It's because you're not scared anymore. 15. I will say one thing that sort of caught your eye earlier, but you were too busy looking for the eyes instead. It seems to this creature is big and scary, but the like little handle at the head of its like saddle still has what looks to be like it's very soggy. It's very sort of gross, but you see a little inventory tag
Ooh.
on the back of it's like tied to the actual notch where like the rider would sit.
Bunny. Go look at that. I'm gonna go take it to you.
She's gonna climb up and go where he pointed and take the thing, cut it off, and take it.
I feel like messing with a dead thing like this isn't necessarily cool, but
Speak for yourself. I got a trophy. As he kind of splits off a piece of its ear.
we're gonna have to talk about that.
What,
Well,
did your
I have to
parents
begin
not?
with.
Did your parents not take trophies from the things that they killed?
My parents were kind of normal, dude. If I'm being honest, I barely remember them, but I can tell you for a fact that they wouldn't do something like that.
Dad
That's
would.
racist. As he walks away.
Okay, well, I don't know anything about you, Bunny, other than the fact that you're like a little spider thing. I don't know what the fuck is going on, but
She punches your arm very lightly. You get the feeling that she punched you as hard as she can, and it didn't feel like jack shit.
Fair enough. All right, come on, little like Danny boy.
Yeah. At the talk of like parents, Reinadon is visibly sad because he misses his.
We're all orphans.
If I have to hear one more thing about dead parents, I swear to God,
He didn't say anything. It
I'm
was
gonna
all,
make
like,
you
just
all
in his
feel bad.
mind.
No, of course.
I'm allowed to be fucking sad. I watched them burn to death, jackass.
Same.
Welcome to
Oh,
the
you watched
club.
your parents burn to death. I'll have you know, I know that little boy back at camp who's got that little bed. He watched his parents drown. What are you gonna do? You go. Oh well, my parents died in a hot thing. You died in a
My
wet
parents
thing.
died from murder, and the man who killed them inherited all their money and kicked me on the street.
I
Welcome
would
to
just
the
like
club.
to point out that none of us actually got hurt from any of that.
You know what? That's fair.
I got hurt. I still got splinters.
We won.
It's okay. I'll take the blisters at your butt after
I said
this.
splinters.
None of us
Yes.
got hurt. Looks at Bunny, half dead. Looks at Reinadon, half dead.
Bunny's
They're always
straight up
weak.
got a broken foot. No, like Bunny's got a broken arm that's like slowly
Yeah.
like resetting itself.
Oh
back
yeah,
into
Poya's
place.
literally only Groog's the only one who didn't get damage.
Yeah, no,
I'm
no,
like-
occasionally you hear just
So-
like this cracking as the bone
The
tries to
team-
reset itself.
So-
Everyone that was important is safe.
So, in my defense with that statement, Groog's more looking at the group being like,
Yeah.
you didn't
Not
get
dead?
hurt because you were still able to fight.
Hmm.
It's kind of like a football coach going and saying, you know, if you can still
You'll
talk,
walk
you
it
can
off.
still go.
Anyway.
You guys heading back to the Stripes, or where are you going?
Yeah, we're giving the stripes the star, the thing. and
Not the
telling them to
star.
go do
Don't
that.
give them the star.
No, we're gonna give them the funny thing and tell them to go run that to the woodman.
The wreath? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, you I won't make it a whole scene because it's not really needed, but you guys drop by the Stripes treehouse. You hand the wreath off, and what Charlie just
We get
thanks
one
you for your
small
help.
like silent scene of Bunny like trying to let go, but after tasting the powers, having trouble, and then finally just it's clawed away from her.
I know. Here, you know what? Here, And she will hand all of you as a job, well done. That'll be 100 gold pieces each.
Yay!
I refuse.
Damn.
You refuse? Okay.
I'll
I'm
take
taking
it.
gold.
No, I said it first, Bunny.
We can split it.
Okay.
The two of you get 150 gold.
Yay!
Reinadon stares at you two.
Listen, I understand that you want to line your coffers a little bit. You got some big inventing you want to do.
Bunny looks at Reinadon and is like, "Here," hands him a bunch of loose woodworking tools in exchange for the gold.
Oh no. This is so just sad.
This is
I
as
feel
good,
like we're
Donnie.
slowly but surely breaking this kid's confidence and dreams.
Yeah.
I should really talk to him about growing up
feel
and
so
like
bad for him.
moving on from parent death. However,
It's been,
Okay.
has it been less? How long ago was my parents' death? I could have sworn it was like less than a month ago. I thought I was a news guy.
It was pretty recent. I'll say it's up to you. I think you've been here for about a month, so I would say if it was from
like a month and a half.
Probably like 3 months.
Yeah, I'd say
Okay.
like a month or 2 months, month and a half, somewhere
Was
in that
it-
ballpark.
Was
That's
it
fine.
2 months? 1 month? I hated the idea of being an orphan, like in an orphanage. So I tried to make it on my own. And
then 12
you got
found
picked
you.
up,
You
yeah.
think?
and then homeless guy tried to mug me and potentially worse. So
While you two were walking away, 12 just quietly gave him $5 and then healed him real quick.
so we got any leads about where we're supposed to go next? Or
I mean, Bunny has that tag.
I'm just following you.
oh Christ,
I'm
we have
just
no
doing
other
what we're
leads.
told.
I'm 4.5.
Yes, Bunny, I'm really proud of you for being
Says
4.5.
the one that just did all that to a giant horse.
All right, Groog, let's look at
Okay.
this tag here.
This item is unprocessed inventory. Please return to the Nothing Sandwich sponsoring company if found.
I had cards from that. I dropped them on the floor though.
You know, I can go for a sandwich myself. Donnie, you hungry?
yeah, sure, I could go for some food.
Well, on the bright side, we're gonna go get some sandwiches.
All right.
Hopefully, we can heckle them into giving it for free, but you know how the shop owners is.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Considering I'm new, would I even know that sandwich place?
The Nothing Sandwich sponsoring company is a name that doesn't really ring through to any of you.
I had those
I
cards.
will say, do you still have a business card?
I do not still have a business card, but I did have them.
Mm-hmm. I think. Do you want me to make you roll to see if you remember?
Fuck yeah!
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
funny.
Please roll me an intelligence check to see if you remember what it said.
She's 4.5 and probably autistic. We'll see.
Probably.
15. God
Nice.
damn, she's
Okay.
autistic.
I think you'll remember. The Nothing Sandwich sponsoring company is what the name was. First, you remember that it was on the little tag, the little fucking what's it called? The business card.
Mhm.
Second, you remember that it was to a man named Mr. Largo Large, and you also remember that on the back of the card, the address was somewhere within Tin Town.
We gotta go to Tin Town. Ow.
You okay?
And you see her like open her mouth, and you hear like a, and you hear Reinadon's voice come out.
Go to Tin Town.
So how do you guys want to go about finding something within the Tin Town area? You guys, I imagine you probably walk back through the Northern Stroll area.
Yay!
Okay.
Aaron isn't paying attention. He's having one of his.
Isn't Tin
delusions,
Town
like, killing his uncle again.
area of expertise?
It is.
She's barking orders from one of our shoulders.
Yeah, no, I'm on I think let's roll a D3. I'm on Reinadon's shoulder and I'm just barking orders. Ow. And I would like to make some kind of check. What kind of check would it be? Investigation, I guess? to find this place.
Investigation to find it?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Do I get advantage for this being my home?
Yeah. I would say no.
Okay, that's fine.
Just because you're
just
trying to
asking.
remember where somewhere is from a remembrance of a
Yeah, that's totally fair.
business card that you sort of skimmed. That's what I will say. As your feet sort of soar to near bruising, as it feels like all the rough terrain you've been walking through.
Not Bunny.
You finally reach paved gravel and cobblestone, which is an oddly soothing sensation. It washes over you while you adjacently enter the presence of man-made structures, and walking along the northern stroll paths, you find that the sound of sparse winter woodland being taken over by low thumps and mechanical cranking and canning machines, all housed in the clay-red bricks. More laundry lines along the streets and alleyways, more panhandlers and poor folk sat in the stoops. And even in the commotion of town, more small town heart than the dark enchanted forest of your inner city hubbub.
I have a better idea than the
you-
investigation roll.
Set in, and you're free to investigate. Yeah, what's up?
So Bunny's gonna like piggyback ride on Reinadon, and flag somebody down. Excuse me, do you know where the sandwich company is? I need a sandwich company. To the first person.
First person she sees?
Yeah.
All right.
Renadon will pretend to act like he really doesn't like. He's like, no, I know where it is. I'm sure I can find it. Stop asking people. You always do this.
All right. In that case, I'm gonna get a persuasion at advantage because that's a good bet.
Let's go. 15 plus 5 and that's an unnatural 20.
You see on the sort of like side stop of this, it's a sort of gross, dingy like shake shack. And going up to it, you see the sort of shaky looking, reedy young man. He's a like a sort of cat folk. He's got droopy ears.
Can I
And
use
he
a regomancy?
sort of- Sure.
I want to make him act and sound exactly like Garfield.
What? That's so dumb.
right.
Okay.
You
Nice.
turn Elvin Juice into Garfield. He turns over to you and says, "Hey man, how can I help?"
I'm so sorry.
The toy company, not toy company, the sandwich company.
I'm so sorry. My sister here really loves to bug me. She thinks I can't possibly find a simple sandwich shop.
And
But,
she's pulling out all the stops to look as cute and innocent as possible.
I greatly apologize. I know it can be really. I know it's kind of an inconvenience, especially because today's the beginning of the week. You know, you have to work and such. I would assume you hate these days, though, just like everyone else, right?
He nods very solemnly. Man. Well, I don't know too much about what you're talking. Do you got a name or anything, man?
The nothing sandwich, the nothing.
And you see her just like cross her eyes a little bit.
The Nothing Sandwich Sponsorship Company in Tin Town.
Yeah, what she said.
That's
He's
the
gonna
autism
roll.
kicking in.
He sort of looks up for a second and says, "Oh yeah, they're that new place that came into town recently. Gosh. To be honest with you, my boss cares more about it than I do, but I think they were somewhere around like I think it was he sort of pulls out a map and points. I think it was this building.
Okay. In case this isn't actually the building, because you seem a little unsure, you said your boss was a little more interested in it. What's your boss's name, and where could we possibly find him? Just in
Oh, sorry. My boss is out on a date right now. He went dressed up like a
Ew.
clown in half, but
case. What?
I don't know. John's
What
got
kinda-
the best heart that I know, so.
Okay. Well, I hope that you're right. I really appreciate it. Is there anything we could possibly do for you? Maybe we could pick you up something from the sandwich shop, if they have anything you
It's
might
not
want.
a sandwich. They make.
They don't do
I have a
sandwiches
toy
as much
idea.
as
I
I
have
wish
a
they
toy
did.
idea.
Okay, I'm sorry. It's very confusing. But it's probably
Do
a
you
sandwich
kids
shop
know
on
what
the
they
way.
even are?
They're
Wait,
a,
it's not
they're
a
a
sandwich place?
sponsorship. They'll give me money to make toys.
Here's the deal, okay? He sort of leans in close. They're not really a sponsorship company. Sure, they give food and charity and toys and stuff, right? But like, you don't get it. You see the people who work there, and you'll see none of them wouldn't be able to beat the crap out of someone. That place is a mob front for sure.
Have a good prey day. Have a good prey day.
Mm-hmm.
He hates prey days.
I hate prey days.
As you follow the instructions as detailed to you by the ever excellently named Alvin Juice, the four of you are going through the streets of Tin Town, sort of slipping through the alleyways. As you come to the front of the warehouse, it looks to be, you notice that the name on the face of it isn't actually the name of the warehouse that you were told about. You actually have to go like along the side to see that on the inside, one half of this warehouse is actually the quote-unquote nothing sandwich catering company. There's like a little stable or something to take care of like horses and stuff. You see that there's a few like raised windows, and the rest of it's just this blank sort of red brick. You hear. Well, first you do a circle around, I imagine, right? Just to see what entrances you have.
I'm riding on Reinadon's back. You guys do what
Yeah,
you do.
and I'm like waiting at the front door, being lazy.
I'm gonna scout out the area in front.
From a quick cursory glance, it seems like this building has two doors. One of them much clearer to be like a loading door, and the other one more of a main door. The loading door appears to have that little like stable thing next to it, and you see someone who's very similar dressed to the person who Bunny pickpocketed yesterday, tending to the horses in the stable.
Is this in the back, or is it like, do I see this?
That's around this side, yeah. You would see that, but they don't see you right now. They're just sort of tending to a horse or two.
So I would see it from the front door.
Oh, no, you'd have to go around the side to see them.
I'm gonna go ahead and knock on the front door.
Okay. As you knock on the door, you hear a moment, and then coming out from inside, you see this tall, sort of broad, stocky man. He's an orc. He's got these tusks sort of peeking out from under his jaw. He's got a broad hat, broad shoulders, sort of long, dark coat, and as he sort of motions to open the door, you see these large sort of woolen mittens with the little half cover that can be stuck back to the side of the glove to allow for fingerless gloves. And as he sort of turns around, he sees you upon looking down and goes, "What do you want?"
I'll take a gold out of my sack, hold it up, look at him, and be in Orcish. I want a sandwich.
We only do catering for people who do the paperwork. If you want fucking food, you talk to the boss. They got that whole...
Sandwich.
They've got the whole feast going on at that orphanage, aren't you, from there?
I'll take a second gold out of the pouch, hold it back up. Sandwich. Reuben.
Reuben!
What do you want?
Reuben sandwich.
Why'd you say my name?
Motherfucker.
Do I know you, kid?
Corned beef. Kraut. Bread.
Yeah, Reuben.
Are you guys gonna do
Gordon
anything while I'm
bread.
talking to him?
Kraut beef is my full name. What you want? Do I
okay.
know you?
My apologies, sir. My friend is a little hungry, and he hears sandwich, and his mind kind of goes blank. Except for sandwiches, obviously.
We don't even have. We have some food, but it's like canned.
Groog has a tag that we're supposed to return, remember?
Okay.
Yeah, show him the
Groot,
tag.
can I?
If you want to roll me like a persuasion or intimidation or some shit.
What, me?
Yeah.
Can I get advantage for a fellow orc?
Oh, it's not good.
And I'm a kid.
Sort of want a
And
better
gold?
thing than that.
Yeah.
The gold will give you a lower DC.
I think while all of this is happening, Bunny's gonna
20.
jump off of Reinadon's shoulder and shimmy, or just like walk over to the side of the building, climb up it, and start looking through windows stealthily, all super stealthy like.
So, we're here because we're looking for missing persons.
Give me a moment, just because I haven't finished what Groog was gonna say, but I will address what you're
Yes,
talking about.
Sorry
just
about
after.
that. I'm
No,
very
it's all
sorry.
right. So as you say all the bullshit that you tell him, I think he's going to go. I don't have it in me to deal with you. Come inside. Don't touch anything. And stay at the door, okay? It's cold out here. And I'm gonna make you something. And you're gonna walk away whether it's food or it's something that vaguely resembles it. Do you understand?
He says nothing, just walks in and puts the
okay.
gold back in his pouch.
Hmm.
And then as you say that, Poyo, he'll turn to you and say, sorry, what were you saying?
So, we're here because we're looking for missing persons, and
Okay, go to the police.
Oh, well, the thing is that we got something left off the person. Well, they dropped something, and it leads us right to here. Krug, if you don't mind, show him the thing.
Okay, I get if he like turns back to be, like food first.
It seems my cohort here is very hungry. Could you possibly feed him so that way we don't have to sit here forever?
He turns away and goes to deal with the stuff. He, as you go in, will walk up the stairs. Who's going inside?
Bunny's going to be looking in windows and such, so she's not going
I
inside.
will.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is like a perfect opportunity while I'm distracting him
Yeah, I will
to do anything.
I will probably go inside.
Okay. Is Reinadon going in as well?
Yeah, Reinadon's going in.
No, he doesn't, actually.
Wait, what?
Because as you walk up to the door, you can't walk in. Your legs stop.
That's
Oh,
funny. That never happens. That's
When you look down, it looks like your legs are almost glowing.
numbers. What are you doing?
I physically can't move forward. I don't know what's going on.
What are you, vampire or something?
I don't
You can
know.
roll me
man.
Arcana if you'd like.
You can come
Yeah.
inside.
Okay, I want. Okay, hold on. Reinadon. Okay, you said Arcana, right?
Mm-hmm.
You want 21.
You're thinking about this glow around your legs, and you're realizing it's really similar to the mushroom that you took from the edge of the fairy woods.
What? Okay.
Oh.
It's still in your bag. You grabbed some to see if you
yeah,
could tinker with it.
Yeah, I grab the mushroom and see if maybe if I drop it or somewhere, like if I drop it off of my person, I could still move forward.
You set it down and you walk inside, no problem.
Well, that's strange. Okay,
You think back to Bunny having eaten some.
Oh, well, I guess we'll keep that in mind. Um, well, I don't want to lose the thing. Okay, maybe I could just. Do I have to go inside? Is this something like I'm really required to, or?
Well, I mean, he said to go inside and stay there, but if you don't feel like you're too cold outside, then you can stay outside.
All right.
I'll stay. I'll stay out here. I'd rather not lose this. Now I'm interested.
All right, Donnie. But keep in mind, we'll say something to make sure you know that we need you. Okay.
Alright.
You know the signal already.
Where's Bunny again?
Bunny is looking through windows. And as you three sort of look into the original portion of the warehouse, and as Bunny looks in through windows, I'm actually going to transfer us to the warehouse map. And since there's not really an outside to this map, Reinadon's technically inside, but you're outside dealing with your mushrooms. Bunny,
Yeah, I'm blind.
as you are outside here, I will just say you see from a top window up here that this is what's inside. You see the two of them inside, and Reinadon just through sort of like an outside window there. The walls of this sort of warehouse area are just lined with way tons of like, it looks like ledgers and packages and like seemingly like some bundles of what seem to be like blankets. A lot of the stuff is very clearly sort of kept neatly. You turn to this window and you see the long rows. There seems to be like a desk of documents this way. And then as you come through to this window, you see that this long shelf over here, it's very deep, it's very tall, and it is entirely full of toys with that same sort of tag label as both the toy that was on the rock that the Fae had taken, as well as the toy horse. And then finally, you turn this one and you see 3 other workers who are not the one who just said hi to you. One of them seems to be sort of tending to the wagon, which is about to be set out, it looks like. They're like packing stuff onto it, and he's wrapping rope around the stuff on top. And then these 2 playing cards over here, and a third seat that you think might have belonged to the person who's deciding to slack less. The lack of presence of horses leads you to believe that there is a minimal amount of like present right now, we're about to go out movement, but that they might be sort of prepping to go somewhere later tonight. There seems to be a second observation floor, which stops just at the edge of this last set of shelves, with what looks like a few windows looking down. It seems to be maybe a manager's office or something. And that's all you say.
I wanted to insight those fellas to get a feel of like what. Do they seem shady? Do they seem shady? Like insofar
Roll to
as
check.
a 4-year-old could think, a 4-year-old thief could think so. Insight. Roll me good. I want a good insight roll. Hoobadoo bow. That is a 13. 14 minus 1.
Big, mean. They don't seem malicious. Like, they're just sort of talking to each other. They do give you the impression of, like, armed guards, less than warehouse workers.
Like the look of adventurers that are a little bit shady, I guess. She would know what adventurers are.
Something to that effect, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Dangerous. Definitely dangerous.
Dangerous is the best way to put it.
Yeah.
They're not doing a job that's dangerous, but you get the impression these are dangerous
Just
people.
the way they hold themselves kind of feels
Mhm.
similar to how dangerous an adventurer would be. Yeah. You said there's another level. Can she peek through those windows?
Yes, you see that's as you do you intend to like go in look through this window again?
I was
Whoop.
hoping to get up to the second floor of windows. That's at least what I felt from your like. Is there a second floor of
Gotcha.
windows?
Okay. From the second floor windows, the only thing that demonstrates what you're looking for would be these ones.
And there's no windows into
Um,
these two offices here.
There are not. Only the ones that are overlooking the main floor.
Is this window locked?
This window is not. You would have seen as well a larger broad man who they were talking to earlier go into this room
Okie
just
doke.
as you come back to the top window.
She's going to open the window and attempt to go inside.
Okay. It is sealed.
The window is sealed.
Yes, it's like not built to be opened.
I see. Okay, she's gonna bide her time and let them do their interaction, and I think she's got a plan in her head that's forming.
Okay. You're outside right now. Now, Grug, Pollo, what are you two doing?
Your name's Pollo, right?
Yeah. What's going on?
I just want to say you did good with the second to final blow there.
I ain't really
Respect it.
proud of that.
Yeah, whatever. You proved yourself in combat, and I think that was good.
He just kind of sits there and just looks down. And he
Fuck
goes,
this.
"That I don't want to be that. I don't think anyone around here needs me or anyone else really to be more violent. They need someone to look up to, you know? I can't just give in to my temper. I gotta prove to them that even in the face of adversity, you can keep going. But it's tough, you know.
All right. Well, think of it this way: you killed something that was trying to kill something you liked.
You're good.
Yeah, I guess that's true. I just didn't. I don't want anyone to become a worse person because they look at me and they're like, well, if he's beating teeth out of this dude or gouging this other guy's eye out, you know, let's do that. Yeah, we can't be. We're still kids. We need time to.
I mean, I'm
be
having fun.
Well, I'm glad you're having fun, but I'll be 4 next year. Next year, I can't be around here anymore. You know. So
Aren't you wanting to fight people for a living, though?
I do, and but that's different. Listen, professional fighting isn't necessarily it's not real. Everything's more or less pre-staged. You script things, you go over a script, you make it look all flashy. The hits and stuff, those are real. You'll
so
get
you
the blood
fake fight.
sports. Well, it's not fake fighting, but you're fighting and to put on a show. You're creating a scenario, a scene that people, without really hurting each other too much. I mean, you'll get hurt. You might bleed a little. You might even
Are
break
you
a rib or
trying to
two.
hurt each other on purpose?
It varies.
So it's fake fighting.
Listen, there is like actual fighting. There's a timer specifically for like a timeout where like if you pin someone 3 seconds, that's it, they're done. Sometimes the people up above are cheating and they don't let the count go through. Other times it's really fast, you know? Like if you ever watched professional fighting, the interim fighting league, those guys, how they fight, how they like beat each other up, and how sometimes one dude will get pinned, and the ref will go over and just be like, 1, 2, and then the other guy like jerks and he breaks out, and that's that. Whereas like the other dude will get pinned, and then the other dude pins the other dude, and he just goes 1, 2, 3, you're out, and that's it.
I haven't, but I've seen 2 guys fight for the power of the tribe to the death.
Oh right, you're from out of town, huh?
I
Well,
think
I
for a
mean-
moment, Poyo, as you're recounting sort of the deal about how much you love about just wrestling in general and stuff, I think there might be a moment where we cut back to you when you're first like looking out in your hometown at the like professional. It's still pretty backwoods, but it's a professional fight,
Yeah.
and you
He's
see.
He's like maybe 2 inches tall, little tiny boy.
You're up there sawing out a crate on your friends like around you. You're barely able to see inside because it's very clearly not for kids, but this your town's like headline guy, the professional wrestler that made your town such a big deal, the tailor. He was so cool. He had all of these clothes that he made himself, and then he threw them off and just beat people within an inch of their life. And he could at least tell what an inch was, because he always had a tape measurer.
That's really good. I love that.
The
Oh,
tailor
man.
was one of the reasons why you wanted to be a professional wrestler. But
Can I say that the Tailor's archenemy was Sally Scissors?
that'd be great. As you think back and you remember, like you said, you're almost 4. You gotta head out soon. The tailor had to go do other things because your town was slowly starting to struggle. He ended up having to become a criminal and ended up getting caught. Lots of stuff are starting to end. Even if short week's just a short week, it means a lot of stuff to a lot of people.
Look, man, I'm just saying, you fight the fight. You don't fight because you like it. I mean, I do, but you fight the fight, whatever the fuck your reason is. Doesn't matter. You did something which most people around me would consider noble. Feel good about that. You kicked
No.
ass. Well, I mean, you kicked head, but you kicked ass.
Yeah, I gave him a good old curb stomp.
You got glory out of that.
You know, I think you might be right. I think
Of course I
am. I think with all the stuff going on, just made me remember just a little bit about wrestler I used to follow. He's no longer in the industry or the business. He's done. He's kaput. He's in jail. I don't want to be like that. I think you're right. I think when it comes down to it, I will play the role I need to play.
Then don't fight the kill.
You're right. That being said,
Coming
wanna
back
know-
down,
Oh,
you two have been talking for a pretty long time.
yeah.
Coming down, you see the worker, the orcish guy, says, we don't have food. Really? Pardon me. So I got this, and he tosses you, you see he has a, like, brown, it almost looks like wax paper bundle, and as you grab it and, like, look inside, it's just loose full of just uncanned, like, peaches
Ooh. Okay.
and mandarin
was anything
orange
other than
slices.
I keep forgetting to do the tone. In Orcish. All right. Considering it's peaches, I'll forgive you for the sandwich. We killed your
Forgive
horse,
you.
and he puts the tag onto the table.
We killed your horse. Okay. He says, What's that? What? How'd you find this? This is...
One word. Faye.
Was in
Yeah,
the forest? This thing went missing. Oh, I should...
Faye.
Um,
He's just whole mouthing these peaches.
yeah,
Just
the
slurping and everything.
the worker seems confused. 1 second, let me...
listen,
Oh, what?
listen, Faye aren't necessarily the best type of people to make deals with.
Sorry, 1 second.
Not too proud of what we had to do over there, but we got the job done.
So the Fae stole the horse?
Faye Forest.
They took
It
a
was
couple of
in
things
the
actually.
Where did... Sorry, I can't tell if you're big tattlers, so I'm gonna tell you right now. For that food, he points at Groog, don't tell anyone what I'm about to tell you. Our boss got these toys, and they've just been going missing left and right. There's no one's seen them being taken, and they're going out to people for free anyway, so I don't know who would be stealing them.
Is he
What?
talking to me in Orcish, or is this in common?
In common. The lady who runs this place says that we're not supposed to allow any extra stuff to go because it's important payment and stuff, but it's been so cold. I've been doing so many rounds. I think something might be weird with them.
If you don't mind me asking, who's your boss? You brought them up a couple times now.
Roll me persuasion.
Okay, let me roll that real quick. Am I gonna be a cheeky little bastard today?
Can I help him out by flicking him a gold?
Flicking him another goal? Yeah, sure.
I'm more just playing into his Orcish nature.
14.
14? Okay. Yeah, with a 14, I think he looks you up and down and says, "Oh, what the heck? It's Mrs. Scowl.
Hmm.
You know her? History check if you want to know her."
Oh yeah, you know what? Let's do that real quick.
Would I have any idea, like, to even make this roll?
13.
Sure, yeah, absolutely. 13? Okay. Reinadon, from outside, feel free to make it at advantage.
20. Okay. Advantage.
Yeah.
23.
23?
Yeah.
Reinadon, you heard this because you're always made to check out all of the sort of high officiates of any town, just to know what sort of government officials are going around there, what kind of people are in the highfalutin circles. All three of you know. Big, mean Mrs. Scowl, she'll come and make your towels. Big, mean Mrs. Scowl, she's so mean she'll take all your stuff. Is the nursery rhyme for the
dumb.
infamously terrible, bitter, and evil Mrs. Scowl. She wrings cats like towels. She punts dogs for fun. She thinks that any child is a waste of food, money, and time. And she hates orphans.
Wait. So you're telling me Mrs. Scowl, of all people, is giving out toys to kids for free?
Actually, we wouldn't know this, would we?
Well, I mean, this guy said that she was providing to the orphanage, so yeah. all of you would know that this place that gives toys and food to places and is run by these scary, scary men seems to be run by the most scary woman in town. You know what? I will give you on a 23, Reinadon. All you heard is Mrs. Scowl, but are you sort of listening in?
Yeah, I'm listening.
Okay. I will say, you have heard, as you were talking to your parents, before you left, it was very common in a lot of higher circles around this area that the Scowl family were a very prominent sort of force for Interim and the ports in general because they're a very affluent, wealthy family. There is a not uncommon noble joke that Mrs. Scowl is a vampire.
Oh, you mean that? Oh, you mean her? Oh yeah, I remember that bugger. She was I'm trying to use a few British terms. She was she was quite the
Oh, what'd you get in here?
yeah.
No, he's just saying it through the walls.
Spooky ghost.
Oh,
Wave
well,
dashes in.
Yeah, she's not nice. She everybody kind of makes fun of her behind her back because she treats everyone so poorly.
Yeah, she always has. But
She's literally called a fucking, I mean, I'm sorry, a freaking vampire in the
I think
higher up areas.
I think with that, Bunny's gonna make a noticeable gasp outside as she's listening, and then realizing that she gave herself away is gonna scramble up to the roof.
you just hear the fucking against the walls, just
Yeah. Shit! I gave myself away. I gotta run.
So as you get up,
Bunny took
yeah,
that
I
literally.
think Mr. Rubin sort of looks over and says, "She always was until at the halfway point of this month, she just sort of I guess she had a change of heart or something, because she started just collecting these things, started establishing. This place used to be a different sort of job, but apparently the whole deal is now we just gotta deliver to the accountants. I think she said something about delivering more toys to the people in the government and stuff too, and some of the constabulary. There was something else. I forget who. Maybe it was that one other charity place. I forget what.
Well, you see, the thing is that we're looking for you said her name was like 12? I'm very forgetful. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, what?
The person we're looking for is named 12.
I guess
12, yes.
so this is an OOC question, but like would 12 have a public facing name?
I don't think many people in the street would generally know 12. I think there would be a common conversation to be said about we're looking for our leader.
So we're looking for our leader, and she's supposed to be doing some sort of toy giveaway too, so I find it interesting, to say the least, that we found one of the tags while on the search for her, especially with the fairies. So, and you said that that Mrs. Scowl, she had a weird change of heart lately. That's a little concerning.
No. Yeah, that's what happened at least.
It feels like something's amiss going on here. Is someone playing with like people's brains or something? Do we have like a brain parasite?
I imagine not. Do we? He sort of like walks back.
I don't know. Like freaking you got someone's got to look behind my eyes. All right, look behind my eyes. See if there's like a weird squirming thing. And if there is, I need you to put me out of my misery, all right? We can't let this spread.
Just spreading
Whoa.
blatant misinformation. What the fuck?
Oh, no.
It's like ringworm.
They're kids.
All I know is if you aren't sure what's up with her, don't tell her I told you. But she said that if we had any issues, we could come over and ask her in person if she wasn't at the store. If you want, I can tell you where she is right now, and you can go ask.
That actually might be a bit of help.
Yeah, that would help.
Do you have any objections, Donnie?
No.
Is he in with us now?
No, he's.
No objections from me. I'm perfectly fine with that.
That's really good.
Just tinkering with
That's
something.
really good.
Yeah, that
Hey,
works.
hey, you said you wanted a skateboard, right, Groog?
Yeah.
Okay, do you want flames on it, like drawn on? Because I hear that makes it faster. I know it doesn't. I go up to I'm like secretly saying to myself, I know it doesn't, but I'm gonna be nice.
As long as the flames are red.
Okay.
Red's the
do
fastest color.
Okay.
It's the fastest color.
Do you have any?
Ruben
does anyone
nods.
have any red colors, like whether it be paint or something along the line of something?
Oh wait, no, make it purple.
Why purple? Is it just a color you like?
Well, it's stealthier.
That
I mean, have you ever seen a purple skateboard? Bet you haven't.
I honestly have never. I have not really seen a skateboard in person, to be fair.
You know, with that logic, that's like saying that the Aviani, purple Aviani is passable, which is not. I would know.
Someone
That's
somewhere
blatantly
slaps
false.
you and you have no idea from where.
that's
I know,
that's
that was
like
the-
blatantly false.
I
and
know.
irrelevant.
I
Okay.
know.
Quick question. How would you like a blue flames instead? Because the reason why is that blue fire is actually way hotter than red
I don't
fire.
need luck.
What?
What?
No,
Listen, kid.
no.
Listen,
You four are having too much fun with this. I'll give you.
What?
Yeah, he hands you a little like slip of paper that he's just written on.
What do you give you?
Yeah,
I can't
it-
read that from here.
He's giving it to Groog. This is the address. If you need, just go talk to her. She'll probably be able to help you with stuff. Assuming that she doesn't eat you alive. She wiggles his hands. Anyway,
you know what? I ain't afraid of her.
still.
All right. Thanks, Ruben. You've been a real treasure.
Wait, his name's Ruben?
Yes, his name's Ruben.
I couldn't hear that well from here. I thought it was Ruby.
Listen, we'll be outside in a minute. Just give us 5 minutes, okay? Like we'll be right there.
Okay.
Thank
Can
you,
you get
thank
me
you.
some food while you're in there if there's any?
We'll be on our way.
As you guys leave, Chow, you seen activate.
Hey, Bonnie, we're looking for you.
She's you
see
open
her.
the door and she's like stuck to the back of the door.
Yeah. She slams into the wall.
That's weird.
Fuck
th-
you.
Just the shit. Sorry. It's still
It's a
getting used
sliding
to
door.
it.
That doesn't happen. No.
Listen,
Groove just gives a.
we have a bit of a lead. I take it you heard all that.
She cocks her head, stares at you widely, so cutely, so sharply, smiling. She jumps on
you
your
know-
she jumps on your shoulder.
You know Mrs. Scowl, right?
She shakes her head.
In a yes or no motion.
She shakes, not nods. She shakes her head.
Big old mean lady. People call her some like soul sucking demon or whatever. She might have a lead for us. Yeah, monster. She might have a lead for us. And Groog has the address.
Oh.
He ate it.
That would be a pretty funny way to have that.
Would I know how to navigate this city to this address?
Well, you are a houndstooth character, which means that you've been able to sort of walk throughout most of this place doing odd jobs. You're still the newest of the team, However, I will say the address that you have been given is all the way over here in Margot Scowell Park, a place named after Mrs. Scowell's long-lost ancestor.
What time is it?
It is currently, as you've walked from the forest
the twist
and
is
to
that
here and
her
had this
ancestor
conversation,
is her. Sorry.
it's actually only about right there. So you still have about 3 hours, not even 3, like 4 hours in the day left.
In the day or sunlight?
Of the day in total. I will say neither the boys nor the girl have eaten their fill for today.
I thought I ate that mushroom.
You did eat the mushroom, that's true.
Sorry about that.
I haven't had a chance to eat. So
He did give me peaches.
And
I give my
Yes.
ration to Poyo.
he just kind of
She just hands you a bag of rations.
Forgot to do that.
DM,
hmm
do I heal short rest?
You can take a short rest, yeah. You guys want to take a short rest,
Well,
eat your
I was going to
rations
say
and
in the
stuff?
time from when I
Yeah.
took damage with.
Oh
the-
no, short
with,
rest
um,
is
the
an
horse.
actual thing you have to do. It isn't just time.
Oh,
Yeah, you have to
Yeah.
like actively take a rest.
It's like
Mm.
45 minutes, yeah.
Yeah, we can take a short rest though.
I got 3 health back.
Yeah, I guess we're taking a short rest.
Yep, okay.
I'll do that
So-
and eat my ration.
Don't forget to hit the short rest button.
I did so.
Ooh,
Max.
full health.
Wicked.
Damn, 1d12 plus 3.
Do you wanna spend your hit dice as well, Siege?
I'm
Oh,
not
welcome
sure
back, by the way,
exactly
Sage.
what
We're
we're
taking a
working-
short
thank
rest.
you.
That's all. So we're
Okay.
healing up.
All right. I'd like to do that considering I'm at 4 out of 7.
I like to I like to think that like we find a little empty lot nearby the warehouse, sit down, and Bunny sits next to Groog, and you just see her like pull her arm out, and then the bone just sets itself, and you hear this weird like crinkling, crackling inside, and then she just moves her arm.
Mm,
That's better.
okay.
And she looks up at you, Groog, and she says in Orcish, a word that can't be translated,
Stricom?
with a question mark. And you, Groog, would know that is a generally used Orcish word for battle brother or battle sister, someone that you've fought alongside.
Yes, in fact. As grabs into the bag like 3 pieces of the spike jerky.
Oh God, fucking damn it!
Hmm.
Here, do not eat it.
The-
Do not eat
Take
it.
this bad meat. It's
Use
not
it.
good for you.
Use it with someone you don't like.
I think that's fair enough to say it raises her suspicions enough to do a check. She's gonna investigate the meat.
What skill are you using to investigate it? Just investigation?
Yeah, investigation. She doesn't know there's anything magical on it, so I don't think she would try an Arcana check. That would be super meta. That's a straight 11.
It looks sort of sparkly.
Oh,
Sparkly.
she pockets the tainted meat, I guess.
Okay.
As he goes out for a wrist handshake.
She tries, and your hand engulfs her entire arm.
It's like Shrek and Fiona.
Yeah, just straight up. It's way too big.
God, you could literally just fit in his mouth.
She looks at you with like legitimate fear. Don't eat me.
No. No, he's not gonna eat you. He's gonna use that as a surprise attack. All he's gotta do is open his mouth and bam, you're right there ready to stab
She
him.
pogs. She just straight up pogs.
Pointing finger and everything.
Funny poggers.
Poggers.
Just soy face pogging.
So where are you all headed to? You take your quick rest, you sort of eat your rations that you can. You are all fed for the day.
How long would it take us to walk there?
To walk there, it'll be about an hour.
And you said we have 3 until sunset, or 3 until like 24?
End of the day.
3 until sunset.
Sunset. Okay.
Until we
Well-
should go to bed because we'll start incurring issues as children.
You
Yeah.
think we should go knock on a door? Give her a little surprise?
Yeah, I don't like monsters.
We need to hide. We use the shadows.
When hasn't the shadows been our friend? Like, come on.
And you said you're into fake fighting.
Listen, I know when to throw down for real. You think those blows I did to those fairies were fake? Those were real.
That was actually a backhanded compliment. Like a
Oh.
more compliment than backhand, yeah.
Oh, wait, really?
Yeah, and basically he's like proud of you that you actually know to do that. You're
Yeah.
like, and you said you were into fighting.
You know what? That's fair. All right. Fool me twice. I'm a stupid.
Yeah, that's the saying, yeah.
I fucking love you guys.
All right, then yeah, I guess we'll
So
walk there. I'll just kind of, I feel like it starts off with me leading the way, and then just going in like weird alleyways instead of the proper. And I'm like, okay, I don't know what the fuck I'm going.
I mean, the bright side
Yeah.
is we got a rest point right there. The check's literally right there. So if we really need to hide, we could just go there.
I will also ask, yeah, since you're close to the Czechs' hideout, do you guys want to go to the attic before you go and talk to Mrs. Scowl?
I'm not opposed to the idea, but I also know that we're on a bit of short time frame before the end of the day,
Yeah.
and we're gonna be
I
stopping
will
by
allow
there.
you to go there within
It's just down the street. Yeah.
only just an extra half hour.
So maybe like an hour and a
Uh,
half worth of time.
Do we? Do you guys want to do it?
I'm following you guys.
What about you, Donnie? What about you?
Whatever you guys want. I'm kind of.
I guess we're going to the checks then.
Okay.
Oh, I can't
Y'all
move that.
head to the Czechs.
That was
Hey guys,
I'm losing
heard
my
you got
fucking
shit that we
voice.
can have.
You guys went through the attic door and you came inside.
Oh,
As you walk in,
Gonna
you see
fucking
Penny
kill
and Pincher
myself.
still eating the same meal that they were yesterday.
God, you guys eat real slow.
It's a fancy meal.
There we go. I stare at the young bird, angry.
The young bird?
there is no bird in
The
here.
daughter, I'm assuming.
She's not a bird. She's an Ouroborn.
Oh,
She's
yeah,
like lightning.
Yeah, she's a lightning
will-
person.
I will stare at her with caution, with angry caution.
He learned
She
his lesson.
isn't even giving you the time of day.
Which is very quickly growing close to ending.
I'll walk up and I'll stare at him.
Hmm.
I don't know why I came up here, but I need something to fight with.
Okay, I remember what the voice was. I had to literally go back to the VOD and check. Hi.
see, that's the plus of having a podcast.
Yeah, real big deal. So here's the deal. I have just the few things for you for. I won't lie. No one buys my magic items. No one buys my big wheels. And honestly, I'm quite upset. So, tell me what you want. I'll see what I can do. He sort of flicks a few ringed fingers and twirls around his like many pearl necklaces around his arms and
I
his
think
neck.
Bunny speaks up.
Silver the rapier, oil, massive, holy water.
I don't have a rapier, but I do have. I have a silvered broadsword. It's probably not what
That's
you're
too
looking
big.
for. What I have instead is a silver powder. And he pulls out a little vial. He sort of like this chair is really not built to be a swivel chair.
You hear cracking.
So you see him sort of turn quickly to go around. He's like, one of the few things I don't have the time to splurge on. He sort of just crawls over it, pulls off a little vial and tosses it over to you. It's this silvery powder inside a like handheld gourd almost. And you get the impression that if you were to apply it to a weapon, it would probably have the ability to, for about 3 hits, act as if it were silvered and also give it a +1 to attack.
Yeah, it worked. Oil and methods?
You have any scrolls?
Well, olive oil, does that work? Does that burn? Probably, right? I don't know.
Yeah,
And he hands you a fucking just way too long. It's got like that little pour over thing on the top as well with a little cap for it. But it's just one of those like it's like a long rectangle with a rounded top and then just like a nozzle of oil.
Yeah. that
Specifically for cooking, still flammable.
Yeah.
How much?
I'm just tired of people not buying stuff. The whole deal for like $30. Bucks? Gold.
Yeah.
So I
Okay.
was watching this amazing play put on by the other kids earlier today about these deer that gave money and
Oh, the one where they
the
got
terminology they use is
economy?
inspiring.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Mm-hmm. They got chicken nuggets and soda. It was awesome.
That's where I learned the word economy.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, it's
Excuse me?
Economy.
what?
Money. It's how money
Oh,
works.
yeah. Hi, Big One. What's up?
Sorry to bother you, sir. I'm currently looking for scrolls.
That's a new one.
As you guys just all hear him being just uncharacteristically polite.
Well, scrolls would be strange. What type are you looking for?
Type you looking for?
I could have her punch you again, you know.
Oh no, this is player, not Krug. Anything useful?
You lucky bastard. Well,
Yeah.
there is one, but I really don't want to part with it. And you stole my lemon.
Sorry.
Roll me persuasion at advantage.
8.
Is that with advantage?
Oh, there we go.
It didn't go through for me.
Damn it!
Oh,
3.
yikes.
So 8.
The second one was a natural one. Okay, well, he sort of looks you up and down and goes, but what if I really want to use a fireball?
I'll pay extra.
Oh, I love those words. He sort of leans and stands on top of his food. It's like the two of them, the moment you said pay extra, you activated their demon form, and he grows a fucking foot taller, standing on the counter and says, "How much are you gonna pay?"
She's done.
Well, how much is the base price of the scroll?
100.
10 extra.
Oh, my poor little lemon stealing bitch. 25.
Ooh. I'm gonna say right now, Grug actually. Do I gain back a rage from a short rest, or is it long rest?
I love you getting a rage back specifically for this.
I'm gonna say he rages, but it's not like a normal rage. It's more he is with all of his willpower. It's like he's holding a fist so tight he's white knuckling, and he rages, but it doesn't. You don't see it. It's just that deep of a rage.
Reinadon, like noticing this as he's
It's a long rest,
oh,
but
okay,
I'll say
okay,
that you gain a rage back for this.
Numbers.
Is it
Stop. 120.
All right, and he sits back down in his seat before sort of clapping his hands twice, and you see Penny, his little assistant, goes, "Bah!" and da, da, jumps from here all the way onto top of this cabinet,
like a fucking cat?
opens
except
this
more.
chest.
Actually, I have a better idea. How about 100 and I throw in an enchanted item?
Oh shit! All right.
He takes out 100 gold. And he takes out 3 pieces of jerky.
Ooh.
This gives you... one of these gives you a misty step. 100 feet.
I'll see. He hands a sort of robed arm over to take a hand of it and inspect it.
He gives us him 3.
Okay. He sort of adjusts his glasses for a second, looks it over.
Oh no. Identify.
Hopefully the powder has something in it where it's just that trans-dimensional. He can't see it. Or it's something weird.
Well, it's not what you said it was, but...
Yeah, you have to eat it in order for it to take effect. I really want this scroll.
Is this... Wait. Where did you get this?
Don't worry about it.
Is this the same bag you were eating that jerky out of earlier?
I have my connections. The same people.
This fucking character.
If you don't believe it, try it. I did it earlier today.
No, I believe you. Oh, you poor sweet summer child. All right. He puts it in a little chest underneath his desk and says, "You can give him the scroll." And as she kicks open the chest, pulls out a sort of flame emblazoned scroll and tosses it down. I imagine you catch it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You gain a scroll of fireball. Anything anyone else wants?
Nah, I'm good.
Are you sure? I have a few things.
What magic
Let's
item you
see.
got?
We got some new ones. There's still that ring of hypnotic heroism, though
That one's
I
dumb.
understand that one had a pretty big price tag.
By the way, so
Yeah.
I wanted to ask you, where'd you get that jerky? Where'd you get that jerky?
I don't have any jerky.
The things I just...
Oh, the jerky you just gave me?
Yeah, where'd you get it?
He's like squinting his eyes to see if you're trying to catch him in a magical fucking devil's deal or some shit, and he goes, "You?"
As far as I know, as far as these other 3 know, they didn't see me give it to you.
Oh, you could have just told me not to tell anyone I got it from you.
Yeah, I think I'm pretty sure I
That
kind
was
of
really
got that too.
convoluted.
It was a little convoluted, but even I kind of saw that coming.
What are we
and,
talking
like,
about?
Bunny actually has no idea.
Bunny, essentially, he's saying that if anybody asks,
No.
we would never hear.
What I'm saying is, why did you steal from a kid?
Oh, you're going this route. I don't. I go over.
I
to
have
Brew.
more scrolls of fireball, you know.
I go over to Krug and I greatly like try to get his attention. I'm like, Krug, look, I
Can I get my
understand
magic
that you
items
might be.
now? What you got?
Look, I understand that
I
you're
have this little
angry,
parry
especially-
app too.
especially after what happened. But this is not what we do, especially because we still need more items from him later. You burn this bridge down, we might burn others down too. Fire tends to spread.
Long-term relationship.
It's like Bunny trying to like calm him down by singing.
They're really good for you because you get to buy magic items every day
Jumps down.
forever.
My apologies, sir. Actually, you know, I might as well give your
It's fine.
Can I?
magical wares a look. What
What's
do you
that?
need?
I
What do
was-
you have? Oh well, first.
I was
sorry.
first.
You first. I'm sorry, Bunny. I'm just a little.
So we
overwhelmed
have
myself.
this little. You like jewelry, right?
I like shiny things.
Ah, yeah.
Sorry.
This is the periaptive pep and pizzazz. As a reaction, a creature attuned to this trinket can spend one of its charges to momentarily gain resistance to any one source of incoming damage.
How much?
Oh, this one? This is the same sort of deal as the ring, and it's such a stupid price tag that no one ever buys it. What are you giving me for it?
100 gold and a handful of sparkle.
Hmm,
It's evil magic sparkle.
shit, alright. And he'll slam it on the fucking table, and
I love how it's like, it's
Uh,
evil magic sparkle. Shit, all right.
he'll take the gold and the sparkles. Are you just giving him the whole thing that you got?
Oh no, I was just gonna scoop out a handful and give it to him. Just loose.
He looks at it and goes. He just puts it in the same chest as the beef jerky and puts it aside.
We'll just say what? 2 more handfuls of sparkle left. Funny size.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say one
One.
because it
that's
wasn't
fine.
that big a star.
Yeah, that's totally fine.
Let me open your inventory.
Don't sniff that stuff. It'll give you a scissor.
Oh, what?
A scissor.
Like, and then she mimes shaking her body uncontrollably.
A scissor.
A Caesar.
no.
Caesar.
Just say Caesar.
No.
Oh, I already have those. I can't look at bright lights.
Bunny, no. Please.
Well, that explains why it's lit by candles in here.
Oh yes, if I see something that's brighter than a really like specific amount of light level, then I die. Good thing I'll never die, and Penny here will always have a friend. Pat on the shoulder, really hard.
Benny, you think he's gonna live forever?
She shakes her head very vehemently.
You know what? That's fair. Anyway, did we get everything we needed?
I can give you guys food too. I can also give you guys like the regular menu.
Regular
Do you have
menu?
Anything that's not on the regular menu? Do you by chance have any access to, let's say, weaponry that usually wouldn't end up in the hands of a child? Usually being the defining word.
I too would like to know.
I mean, looking at the the shopping menu here, the carriage wheel seems to be the most unorthodox of all weapons.
No. I know your type. My dad used to do business with some of you. There's a little secret menu. You like to keep away from the prying eyes of others. Don't you?
Roll me a persuasion. You're
Are
talking
you trying
his
to finesse
language. You're trying to finesse him, and that's what he likes.
No.
He
Let
likes
him
being
cook.
talked to.
Let him cook.
Oh, come on. Not now. I got a nat 1.
Oh, that sucks.
You see him sink into his chair and say, "Unfortunately, not right now. No,
I
no,
put 50
no.
gold on the table.
I'll throw in another piece of jerky.
How about for me, 30 seconds from now? That's a little while later, right?
He takes the 50 gold and says, for the info, not for the gun.
So it's
You're gonna
good.
need to crock. I need 250.
50, and I
Four.
throw
I
in
throw
two
s-
pieces
I-
of jerky.
I pull my whole purse out and just hand it over to Reinadon because Bunny doesn't know what a gun is and she really wants to know.
Hold on, Bunny. I don't want you just throwing all the money. Actually, I got two things I gotta ask you. One, how much is this? I show him the large glow shroom, the one that wouldn't let me enter that place. For some reason, when
Oh,
I
if
tried
you
to go
trying to
over-
take the large glow shroom,
Mhm.
the moment you tried to walk through the door, you would have a little bit of issue, but you would get through.
Yeah, I do, and
yeah.
and this seems to be a little bit. This seems to not like going indoors all that much, or at least certain ones. So, how much do you think this is worth, in your opinion? Yeah.
Evil Fey Magic.
And I'm sure that's
Let me
something
see.
you're quite interested in.
He'll take it and trying to inspect it again. Okay. Well, seeing as this is more cursed than enchanted,
You could make a poison out of it and put it in someone so they can't go in houses.
well, that'd only work if the person was going into a adult-owned house, and what we want is ones that don't let you go into kids' places. It's 50.
Now, I've actually had a bit of a change of heart in that regard. I pull out the locked case. How much to open this?
He will look at it. With another long inspection, you guys see that in Reinadon's hands there is this very ornate looking box. It's this intricate sort of locked case. Almost, it looks like it's built to be opened in a very ostentatious way. And after looking over it for a moment, this would take a long time to deal with.
And how much would it cost?
Can I try?
1 second, Bunny. I'll let you try after. Maybe.
I'll give you... If you don't want one of my connections, he gives that 50 gold back that you gave him, but he also gives you that 50 gold that you, you earned for the mushroom. Give me 250, not including the one I would have gotten you for a contact, and I'll open it.
Okay.
You'll have to give it to me overnight, though.
What if I do it early in the morning? I'm not really comfortable with leaving that box by itself.
Then you can stay with me for the day, but I need to go see my people.
It's fine by me. Well, I'll help you out with some chores. Maybe it'll knock some dollars off.
Okay, so I'll say out of context then. If you guys want to have a day where you all do like downtime stuff, I'll allow that.
Sure, I guess.
No,
Bunny doesn't give a fuck.
I'm going with this guy.
Okay.
Bunny doesn't
So
understand the
then-
gravity of 12 being missing.
Do you want to spend 250 gold pieces and postpone going to see Mrs. Scowl for the end of the day? Or do you want to do this tomorrow?
We could just do this today, take our long rest, get our ASIs and all our other stuff, and then go see Mrs. Scowl tomorrow because there might be a fight.
Yeah.
From like a mechanical perspective, we would be at a more advantageous position if you had what I assume to be a weapon or something useful for your character inside that chest, and we all had our pseudo level ups.
Okay, yeah, I can do that then.
And we can always like start our long rest early and wake up earlier tomorrow.
Yeah,
Mm.
we'll go knocking on her door as soon as the sun rises, and we'll be like, "Hello, miss. We are but a bunch of lowly orphans Please take us in and give us all of your crap.
I hope you know the first thing I'm gonna do is fucking roll insight on that bitch.
I wouldn't be surprised, especially with the rumors.
Are we wrapping up for the night? You guys gonna go take your
Yeah.
sleep in the banquet fort area and then
Yeah.
go out tomorrow? Beautiful. Okay.
Yeah.
In that case, great session. So, at the end of the session, at the end of this week. Now, first, age tasks. Poyo has successfully provided care to someone else in exchange for nothing for not having taken his reward from Charlie. ASI. Blood Bunny. Have you vanquished a monster? I think you might have.
I do
If
also
you-
want to say for the second task, I think she also qualifies. Of course, it doesn't double up, but she qualifies for immediately saving. What's his name from that fucking petrifying Fae? Fuck that bitch, by the way. But yeah,
Yeah, that was awful. Okay, Reinadon. Incorrectly handle money, fail to understand a neglectful social cue, or receive a compliment on being a nice young boy. I feel like I feel
I
like
think-
not understanding the others are trying to tell you to fucking come over and talk to them from the outside was pretty close.
that's pretty good. I
Yeah.
think that if that doesn't count, then having 250 gold definitely counts, right?
Yeah.
Mm.
And then Groog. Eat 3 times your required rations from the day. I don't think so. Get away with doing something you want to do but shouldn't. Or destroy something precious to someone you have met. Have we seen him do any of those?
I mean, with the fairies.
I would argue when Poyo was telling us not to fight back, we both fucking did it anyway.
That's true.
Yeah.
You know what? Getting away with something wanting to do but shouldn't, I think multiple times breaking the fucking rules of the game just because I was like, fuck it, fine. I'd say meta-wise that works. Fuck it, why not? Anarchy reigns. Once more, we're gonna break the canon, break the rules of the game.
For breaking the rules of the game, yeah.
Everyone
that's
gets an ASI! Yippee!
Yay.
I now have a dexterity of 18.
Mm-hmm.
I have
And
kung fu
now-
fists.
For feats. Now, I am happy to tell you all that you have achieved feat tasks. Most of all, Reinadon has achieved one of the hardest feat tasks in this few shot.
Oh.
Let me just get it real quick. Reinadon, you have received the feat lucky number.
What's that?
By rolling the same number 3 times in a row, it has become your lucky number. And now you have a feat to back that up. After having rolled 3 13s in a row,
Oh, that's
you
ironic.
gain.
Yeah,
Let me grab
it's
it real
fate.
quick.
It's fucking fate, dude. I told you we have drama dice.
You have the ability to now, essentially like a divination wizard, turn any roll into a 13 once
That's
per long
really
rest.
good.
Oh, that is
Yeah, that's
broken.
That's pretty good.
Bunny, Groog, and Poyo, all 3 of you have the ability to get a modified version of the mobile feat, wherein your speed increases by 10 feet when you use the dash action. Difficult terrain doesn't cost you extra movement. And when you make a melee attack against a creature, you don't provoke opportunity attacks for the rest of that turn, whether you're hit or not. Groog,
Yes.
you have received the feat Magic Initiate for the Warlock.
Uh-oh.
The trigger for this is doing something that might make you magic, and the trigger
Snort
is
the
eating
line.
jerky.
What about the use of the wreath? Did that trigger anything?
The wreath? Oh, that's right. That's the other thing I was going to say. Bunny, you've received Magic Initiate for Druid.
Yeah, I'm taking that one. Fuck mobile. That's cool. I like that.
Oh my god, a
Okay.
spellcaster Groog. Oh no.
The thing is, like,
And
when he's
then-
not mad, he's just slinging spells, and when he does get mad, he just starts bashing heads.
Poyo,
Oh.
because this is a stupid bit. This is a stupid fucking joke. It's called Not It, and it's a custom feat. And essentially, the prerequisite is to dodge something in an incredibly overdramatic way. When you are targeted by an attack and it hits, you can use your reaction to add your proficiency bonus to your AC for that attack, potentially causing the attack to miss you.
Ooh.
So those are all of the optional feats. Are you taking mobile or Warlock Initiate Groog?
Question. What would be my deity for Warlock?
You don't know. However, you do think that it would be associated with that nightclub.
Okay, I'll take Warlock.
Okay. You are now a Warlock of the Beat.
He doesn't hear whispers like normal warlocks. He just hears dubstep music.
Doof, 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 doof.
And then Reinadon. I imagine since it's the one that you have been provided, it's the one you're taking, right?
Yes.
All right, beautiful. And Poyo, are you going for mobile or for
I think
not
as
it?
I think as Poyo is a man of entertainment, he doesn't want to have mobile because he wants people to notice him. So I think he would take not it because he wants people to watch him as he dodges effortlessly in even odds of absolute insanity.
Can we
Beautiful.
just straight up say that you scream "not it" as you dodge people's attacks? Really, really annoyingly, just to piss them
That's
off.
great.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I mean, that's sort of the that's sort of,
yeah,
sort of
that's
why
the
it was
feel of
named
it,
that. Yeah. Okay. Beautiful. Well, we all have our age tasks. Feel free to add your ASIs as well. 2 to 1 stat or 1 to 2 stats.
So, Avi, with the Magic Initiate, we get to choose the casting stat, right?
Yes.
Okay, good. That's good.
There's
that
not too much
helps me.
extra. I still need to go through Magic Initiate just to make sure that
Mhm.
everything's fine. All right. Well, with that, it seems like we're good for the night. Thank you guys so much for playing with me.
Thanks for coming, everyone. Thank you for listening to that last little bit of mechanical drivel. I, for one, am intrigued by the mechanical drivel because I love the custom system bullshit that we always
Mhm.
create. But I know it can be boring for some people, so I'll make sure to timestamp it. That's meaningless because this is after that. But still, thank you for watching. Stay safe, and see you next time on Rusted Boar Regnomancy. The clock strikes
I'm gonna get a
12.
second horse and kill them that time.
Fuck you, we did really good.
You did really good. I'm very proud of you guys.
Horsey.
Bye.
Bye. We go somewhere else for just a moment. On a side street somewhere, hooves clopping in the distance. Not here, it's quiet. It's some alley somewhere in the city. As the camera looks in. That's strange. a toy shop with nothing on the shelves. Well, knowing the kids, maybe they bought them all, huh? Or maybe they walked off the shelves.
Rusted Boar Regnomancy is brought to you by Nevi Alden
Siege Kirsten.
Reese Aldrich.
Bad Gob Leafy.
and viewers like you. Thank you.
Map and token assets created by 2 Minute Tabletop and Bad Goblay V.
All music used within the RBR podcast is used with explicit permission through a Creative Commons license or under fair use.
You may find them in the description below. Rusted Boar Regnomancy is produced by Levi, Nevi Alden,
And directed by Nevi Alden. Rusted Boar Regnomancy is published under a Creative Commons Attribution Share Alike 4.0 international license.
Rusted Boar Regnomancy is in no way affiliated with, supported, or endorsed by Hasbro or Wizards of the Coast.
We of the Rusted Boar crew earnestly hope you enjoy our production. I have a question. Do you think if someone were to fuck Vaporeon, you could just squeeze her out like a wet rag?
Oh my god!
Ask Navi, she's the expert.
Oh my god, that is foul! That is foul! So foul!
Oh, I don't know what it is. I'm on my shit posts today. I'm sorry, AP.
closer inspection, taking the... Listen, I'm trying my best. This is the first time I'm actually talking because you guys can't
No,
stop
it's
about
okay,
fucking
it's cute.
jerking off
It's
dogs.
cute.
Like trying to stop a big pit bull from trying to grab something that you have on
Grab
the
a
table.
child, yeah.
God
Yeah.
fucking, we were all thinking it, but you're not supposed to say it, Siege.
I say what I goddamn please. Go to Tin Town.
Just for the
We've
record,
got to
group,
go to Twin Towers.
No, Siege, it's too soon.
Before I piss myself.
Good, now hit the second one. You just,
I mean,
you just
hey,
hear Poyo
you're
in
the
the
kids
background.
you want to talk to.
What's up, Mom?
Just hear Poyo in the background. God damn it, I'm never getting my hoagie.
The mob is sort of like a lot of Italian men who really like
What's
punching.
Italian?
I love them.
I think for better or for worse, we should just say a bunch of elven men.
No, it would be Faye, man.
What?
Oh, a bunch of fey men?
Oh, what, you like, oh, is there something?
It was a joke because you made me Garfield, okay?
Yeah, I was
Let's
about
not
to- I was-
inscribe into this too deep, as after this moment ceases to exist, I so will too.
What if I, okay, well, I'm sure it'd be fine.
you walk away, you're just like, farewell.
Okay, well, it was nice meeting you. What's your name again? I'm so sorry.
Oh,
Never caught your
me?
name.
I'm Alvin Juice.
All right, fair enough. You have a good day, okay? I hope the rest of your Monday goes well.
It's not Monday.
Is it on Monday?
He
I
looks
thought
at the
it was
camera.
They don't have Monday.
on- What's Mondays here?
The world starts to unravel.
It's Friday. Stop
No.
it. God
Have
damn
a
it.
good pray day. Have a good pray day.
Oh, I'm so sorry. 1 second. I am not understanding why I'm coughing this much. Just give me a moment.
Maybe
To be
eat.
fair, you've
Maybe
been
you gotta
talking a
eat
lot.
slower.
Okay. Listen, I'm trying my best, but it's so dang yummy.